live ice sculpting and fire twirling displays, and get carried away on the park's awesome rides at night. Adventure Park's Winter Glow is open 3:30pm to 8:30pm every day of the June-July school holidays. For info and tickets, visit winterglow.com.au. It's going to be the coolest.
When it's legal assistance you need, here's a legal partner you can trust. Barrow Legal. Gerard Barrow, a local looking after locals. Expert advice and representation for when you're buying or selling a house, land, farm, even a business, making or updating your will. And when you find yourself on the wrong side of the law or faced with intervention order problems, Gerard, a former investigator and prosecutor, knows what it takes to fight for your rights. Don't make a clanger out of your legal needs. Contact Barrow Legal.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Powered by Sports Power Colac, FSR Equip, KFC Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, round 13 of the 2025 season. We're into the last third of the year, and we've got a huge ball game here on CDFNL Live. It is Alvie versus South Colac. The old-fashioned 8-point ball game winner locks themselves in the top 5 for this round. The loser will actually slip out, and it'll make things a little bit difficult. Both sides going in pretty full strength. Alvie got some good players back into their lineup. I know South's got a couple missing, but it is going to be an absolute cracker of a game. And just thinking about it, these two sides have shared a lot of players in between clubs. You've got Benny Cox, Joshy Goonan and Benny Lynch. So they've a lot of little loyalty or little spouts that might happen out throughout the afternoon.
Goes right back to Brendan Hammond.
Yeah, there you go. We've got the full crew: Max Blake, Peter Mulhare, and AJ Brody, and Drew's joined us. Drewy, good afternoon, big fella.
Afternoon, Maxie. Happy birthday, mate, too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, good to be here. Good afternoon to all the listeners. How was your week off, by the way?
Yeah, we enjoyed the week off.
Hey, you told me you didn't.
Well, I had to milk cows my week
and then
off,
you had to hang out with your wife. That's what you told me.
Oh, I never said that.
Yeah.
And Richmond had a win in what the people describe as the worst game of football.
People went to bed early, Drew.
I couldn't even last till the end of that.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Fremantle and Hawthorn was a better game, and it was pouring with rain. Here's a funny stat for you, AJ. I found this right on the down. Jake Melksham kicked 5 goals against the Kangas last week. He kicked more goals than the entire Essendon team did last week.
Well, he did. That's true, Drew. Thank you for that Steph Cobb stat, mate.
They should sign him up. Melbourne would be mad not to sign him up.
Oh, they will. They will.
Good to be here. Looking forward to this one. Should be an interesting one. There has been a few sprinkles of rain in Colac driving through about half an hour ago. So our worst, I think, has missed it here, which is good.
It's just very, very windy, and that wind's going straight up the hill, heading towards the exit gates here, and it will be interesting to see what the scoring end is. I reckon it is a 2-3 goal wet breeze when it's sort of trimmed down a little bit, Pete, but when that wind's at its full effect, it's about 5 or 6 goals. If it was going down the hill, I'd say 12 goals.
and we've just seen the South Reserves walking off the ground. 4 goals, 12.
Yeah.
So
16 shots for 3.
It's and LV won 2, so they're much more accurate, but just couldn't get up there often enough, obviously.
Well, in the under 12s today, LV won 3-3-21 to 1 goal 10.
10.
So
10.
Opposition sides really find the breeze hard to read out here, so I think it's going to be a tough day.
You're into something here, Pete.
I am.
No one likes playing here. This is the what do you call it? The home of football for Alvie. It's the Fortress of Solitude.
It is.
Superman's lair, Pete. You saw the movie, didn't you?
But just remember that night here against Illawarra Beck, I declared Alvie over the line at 3/4 time, and they went on and got rolled.
Yes,
well, we all did, I think.
Pete's kiss of death.
Yeah, I am.
Now, you did see Superman during the week, Pete.
I did,
and
I did like it. I was impressed. So thanks to Ace Radio, who run a little function there, and they put on a great night, and it was a great movie. I really enjoyed it.
Good feed at the start.
Yeah, it was a good feed. Yeah, well looked after by.
Did they know you at the cinema yet?
Yeah, they do know.
You represented us well, didn't you, Pete?
Yeah, so Lippy was barman there.
Well, the man of all trades.
Yeah, so he's got that string to his bow.
What's the rating out of 5s for Superman? James Gunn's Superman.
Well, of the Superman movies I've watched, it'd be 5 out of 5 compared to some of the others. I like the light-hearted ones.
Christopher Reeve? Was he better than Christopher Reeve?
Yeah, for me it was. Christopher Reeve was still a little bit on the serious side.
I like the original Superman with Christopher Reeve, but this one was... I loved it.
Are you talking about the TV series?
I'm talking about the movie.
What was his name? What was the fellow that used to be in the TV show? He was Reeves.
Dean Cain, you mean?
Dean Cain.
In the 90s?
Dean Cain one.
Yeah, okay.
Lois and Clark. That was a bit of a corny one. You cannot rewatch Lois and Clark, Pete.
I didn't say I agree. Watch it.
No,
I'm just watching at the side.
It has not aged well. It is.
Yes,
it's like a corny sitcom now, and you go, whoa. But Lex Luthor, who I think looks like Ollie Henry in...
with a haircut.
Nicholas Hoult is the actor's name. Every time I see him, I think, gee, he looks like Ollie Henry. And this one, he had the shaved head. He did a magnificent Lex Luthor. We do digress, though. We've got a big game of football here today.
Formula One's a good movie too, by the way. That just came in.
there you go.
I did see it a couple of weeks ago.
I seen it on Sunday.
Magnificent.
And I really enjoyed that one too.
It just feels like you're sitting in the car.
Yeah.
Not in the actual film.
So when we have a week off, Pete just goes to the movies.
Yeah, twice. I forgot.
Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt.
Well, I went saw How You Train Your Dragon, so there we go as well. It is South versus Alvie. It is a big round 13 clash. The Swans have brought back some pretty big players today. Lockie Roseview's been out for about 5 or 6 weeks. Played in the Magoos just prior to the bye. Then got Andre De Lorenzo, Will Jacobs back in the side. So very handy players. South Colac, they're missing a couple. No Adam Donahue this afternoon.
Oh, and no Hammond and no Larico as well.
So that's a very interesting one. Both sides are out in the park today, but it's a huge game and it's hard to come out and win here at Alvie, isn't it, Pete?
It is. It's always been tough to come out here. They, especially when you've got a cross breeze, Alvie boys know how to play the ground. They lock you into that dead pocket where the old scoreboard used to be, and it's pretty tough to get out of there on a day like today. So I think it's a huge advantage to Alvie, and if they've got ambitions of playing finals, which they obviously have, they cannot afford to drop a game like this today.
A couple of players we're going to see for the first time for Alvie. Glenn Strawney.
Yep.
Strawn,
yep.
So he's the brother of the Strawney that used to play at Collingwood. Is that right?
I don't know.
You're telling me the story.
Yeah,
we can make it up.
Former Northern Bullhead VFL listed
Yes.
player. I think he kicked 30-odd goals last year for Pakenham, down near Pakenham way. So looking forward to see how he goes today.
They had another player they signed up, but I don't think he's playing today.
I don't know.
I think I did see that. Well, I can't remember what his name was, but I think he played reserves a couple of weeks ago, didn't he?
There you go.
Yeah.
But, Benny Eddie's been playing well as well too. We did see him probably at their most vulnerable a few weeks ago against Birregurra. Probably didn't field their greatest side. But as I keep saying, I reckon this Alvie side, they've learned from seasons past. I know they don't have the depth as they have the last couple of years, but you play your better footy at the back end of the year, where the last couple of years they've come out of the blocks early and just gone whooshka. That scintillating football they played early last year, and then at the back end they just, I know it was a horror 15 minutes against Lawn, but then they lose the preliminary final and miss out on a premiership where they looked like they were just going to be guaranteed it at about round 9 last year. So they're probably at this point, round 13, all right, let's go, guys. This is when we're going to start playing our better footy. They've had a lean month, and unfortunately, I know under circumstances in their last game, they probably would have got the full points against the Western Eagles the way they started. But they didn't. They got 2 points, but this is the day that they need to start the 2025 campaign to win a premiership.
Yeah, you've got to be playing your best footy in September, and this competition over the years has proven that you don't have to finish in the top 3 to be successful. You can come from outside that top 3 as long as you have a good run with injuries. So at this stage, I think all those teams would have their focus on first making the top 5. Top 3 berth would be preferable, but not essential to win in a premiership, especially in a close season like this season.
Both sides out on the park. They're ready to rock and roll, just doing their warm-ups now. What do we reckon about today, Pete? What are you looking forward to? What are some key matchups today to look forward? Oh,
this big game?
I think the main matchup that we're going to look forward to would be Lockie Roseveare in the ruck against Matt Garner. I think that's going to be a vital matchup, and I would think Glenn Bodenette.
Todd
Bodenette, Glenn's his dad. Todd Bodenette and Lincoln Dare is going to be another vital matchup. I'd imagine that he would pick him up at centre half back. And then who's going to go to Dom Dare?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah, that'll be the question. Is does what's his name?
No, Mr. Nobody.
Yeah, go
Perkins.
Mitch
Perkins.
Mitch Perkins, you idiot.
Do they use Perkins or do they go Prazzani?
Yeah.
That'll be the big question there. Forward line, who does Jacobs pick up?
Coronas is another one. Barrow. They've got plenty of tall timber down there.
South, actually, Donahue is playing. He wasn't named yesterday, but there we go.
Yeah, he was out there.
Reshuffled the side. I did see a bald-headed man, and I thought, that must be him. So there you go. They've got some good players. So, Link there, as I mentioned in the top 5 or top 6, that he's. I feel like he's going to have a big impact in the next 6 weeks, Pete. And I reckon today's one of those days where he could be a 22 possession getter and 3 goals, but also get you 15, 20 hit outs in the ruck as well too.
Yeah, and Bodenette I think will be the matchup for him, and we know what a good player he is, and. He's got more drive than a lot of those South players, having missed out on that grand final a couple of years ago. So I think he'd be pretty determined to make sure that South secure a spot in the 5.
Yeah, and last time we were here watching these two sides play, it was him that really brought them back into the game. Remember, that was when Alvie were in awesome form. But I reckon we had another 10 minutes in that game, and South probably would have rolled him that day. And it was on the back of Todd Bordenette's half-back Tommy Stewart type role where he was just marking them all day.
Yeah, well, the game began and it looked like Alvie went by how far. They looked like they were just really going to blow him off the park, and South were able to steady the ship. And, I think if the game had went a bit longer, they probably would have got over the top of Alvie the way things turned out.
All right, better go around the call team and get our tips, margin and first goal kicker. So I'll start with you, Peter Dusty Mulheron.
Well, I promised Lockie Roseveare that I'm going to go for him as first goal kicker, so I'm going to go for Lockie as my first goal kicker. I think Alvie will get up out here at Alvie, home ground advantage, and I think it'll be about 18 points.
AJ Love Guru Brady.
I'll leave Dom for you, Drew. So I'll go Link there first goal kicker. I'm going to go a real close game, Pete. Alvie 3 points.
All right, Drewy, here we go. You've got it. A couple of weeks in a row, a couple of roughies.
There you go, Drew.
I think I've got 4 of the last 5.
He's on fire. He remembers.
He's not backward in reminding us.
That's all right. Let's see what you can do today, mate.
I think Alvie will get the job done. I think it'll be. I'll agree with AJ. I think it's going to be very, very tight. I think it'll be 6 points. I'll go Dom Dare for the first goal. I think he's due for a bag today. I reckon Dom. He's been pretty quiet the last few weeks.
I'm going to go Alvie by 4 goals. I reckon they'll win it pretty comfortably. First goal kicker, I'm going to go Jesse Williamson.
I like that. He's due for a big one too.
Yeah, I reckon another one with Link there. I reckon he's going to have a big next 6 weeks leading into the finals.
So it looks like Roseveare going forward.
Yeah, he's going. They starting him in defence today. So Alvie kicking up the hill and Lincoln there starting in the ruck.
Okay, yes.
Which I don't mind that move to take on Matty Garner. So we're just about set to go here. It promises to be a beauty. Prazzani starting forward, so
Steve Prazzani is maybe Lockie Roseveare's opponent.
Yeah, it looks like Monahan's going to be taking Cox, I would assume.
It's interesting with Jacobs and De Lorenzo back it. They have gone with Roseveare, but I guess in the defence as well. But also, as the afternoon proceeds, you'll probably go into the ruck a bit more.
So Dave O'Sullivan's picked up Dom there.
Yeah, former Alvie player. So here we go. The road to the finals gets underway between these two sides. They're pretty much clashing to each other, both ruckmen. Garner, dispossessed, just hacked the boot out of it, but he dropped the ball and he's been pinned, holding the footy. Free kick will go to Lincoln Dare, who's starting in the ruck today. And he's going to put the Swans into attack with the first possession of the game. Long kick to the hot spot there. Bordenette comes to meet it there, takes an excellent mark. Class Harvest centre mark of the day. Time number 1,527,000. He gives it off behind to Melgrew. Melgrew's kick is a kick to a contest. Couldn't take the mark with Begaladon. Ball spilled out to Monahan now. He's got options in the midfield. That's a dangerous kick, but it works. Roosevelt of one step, kicks to centre half forward. He was pressured as he kicked. Ball spilled to the front again. Monaghan started it with a couple of possessions early. To Garner, crash, bash they go. It looked like it might have been circuit with the kick. It was. Bill's out to Lockie Mulder. Lockie Mulder's kicked back inside, attacking 50 there. It's a poor one. And Donahue comes across there. We was triple team there, Dom. Chips it out wide to Melgrew. One of the South Colac boys already in a bit of hands with the trainers already. And he's in not a great way at the moment. So, not ideal losing your South Colac losing the player in the opening couple of minutes of the game. Looks like a quad.
Corky or
yeah,
a quad.
So, Melgrew comes out towards the wing position. That's a poor option. Looking for Day.
So this is going to be an issue for Alvie. You were saying 2 forward 50 entries and basically Dom triple teamed each time. We've got Boardnet and O'Sullivan down there and Donahue dropping in front.
There goes inbound and Monaghan. Monaghan gets it to Benny Eddy. So Benny Eddy now sends the ball forward, finds a teammate. Umpire says play on.
Touched.
Coronas try to claim it. Someone turned their car horn down.
Is that your car?
And interestingly, Coronas is starting up forward as well. So they've shifted the magnets around quickie in Dom.
Umpire throws it back up 50 metres out from the Swans goal. Garner grabs it out of the ruck, got it to circuit, just gets ball on to boot. Hand pass to Zachy down hard, punched it forward. Mulder's there, Benny Eddy's there. Gets the hand pass out. Wasn't a good one. Garner leads the race for this one. Roosevelt's there. Gets the quick hand pass over the top now to Coronas. Got it to Benny Eddy. Sold some candy. Hand pass quickly. Here's a chance now for Irregular. Irregular kicks over the head of Jesse Williamson and it's gone out of bounds. Boundary throw in the right forward pocket.
How many people are wearing the long sleeves today? I reckon we're on raw record pace.
Yeah, it's
like an imps game.
That wind's got a bit of chill about it.
Yeah, they were talking 50k wind early in the week, Pete, so it's not too bad out there at the moment.
Yeah.
Umpire throws it back into play, 15 out from the Swans goal. Coronas is lurking. He was tackled when he got the football. Chance for Monaghan. Kick was smothered. Donaghan kicks it off the ground. He's been pinned on the footy there, Brendan Monaghan. So a free kick will go to the way of the Swans. We'll get our first shot for goal for the afternoon.
It's going to...
And I reckon it's going to be... Will Riddell is going to take the free kick. So directly in front, kicking up the hill with the wind in this opening quarter. He's about 20 metres out, directly in front. Can he kick the first of the afternoon? No, he's missed it to the right. One behind. And so the Swans get the first score of the day. They're 1 point. South Colac get the score. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Need a bit of air in that ball the way it comes off his foot, don't they?
3.5 gone.
Much better
And the
entry.
pump's out, Pete.
Yeah, much better entry there from Alvie. They lowered their eyes. The kick was a bit errant towards Jesse Williamson, but better than bombing it into a 3-on-1.
So the Roos got to work it out of the defence. Thumping kick out of the defence there. Link there got the set. Jacobs, they're just going to let it go out of bounds. But because it was outside that goal square, it's not on the full anymore.
No, that's right.
Good.
That's a rule I only learnt 2 weeks ago.
Bit of a slow learner there, Pete.
Yeah, I am.
I'm only joking, by the way. So ball to be thrown in on the wing position here. Smack bang out of sight of the ground here. Overcast conditions. It's a very windy day, but has been raining in Colac. Strawn's kick was smothered by Monaghan. Coming through, Marnie's had a great season. He's kicked the centre half forward there. Clean bowled everybody out at the moment. Comes, spills to the back to Donahue there for South Colac. Pumps it out of the fence there to a bit of a chaos ball there. Strawn trapped it nicely from 60. Goes towards 4 forward as an open goal, but Bordernet gets back, but he punches it through for a rush behind. So Alvie doing the attacking early, but no damage. 2 behinds, plays 0.
Looks like he's got a bit of a boot on him,
Yes,
Strawn. That
spot
was
on,
a
Pete.
decent kick.
Kicked 30-odd goals for his club last year. Then in the other side of Melbourne as Donahue goes long there. Gardner underneath it there with Brazani. Lincoln there pulls to the back. Carmody centering, kicks okay. Finds Andre De Lorenzo. Great to see him back. And he's going to put it inside 50. That's a poor kick. Under one step. And McKean's taken the mark. So a bit of a slow start. So both teams throwing out the cobwebs at the moment. They're coming off a week off, and he's kicked it straight down the throat of Lincoln there. So we've pretty much kicked the kick in the backyard at this stage. He's going to go to centre half forward. Again, looking for Coronas. Good mark by Stevens. Class Harbour centre marker today. Had his eye on the ball, running back at the fine, taking the mark. Gives it by hand to Donahue. He wants the corridor. He's kicked to centre half forward. Where are the numbers there for South? Foley getting back. The ball's bouncing away from him, though, however. And it's gone over the line out of play. 55 out from South Colac. They just get a bit of stoppage just to get a bit of a breather, Pete.
Very open forward line there at South. They're forcing them up the ground, Alvie, but it'll be interesting to see if South can get them on the rebound.
So thrown in about 55 from goal. Looks like Day's going to follow Lockie Mulder everywhere he goes today. Lincoln Dare palms it down. Carmody. Circuit. Good handball inside to Stevens through traffic. Just shanked it off the side of the boot. It'll be a mark paid, I'm sure. But Permazel punches the ball away anyhow. Well done by Circuit. Kept battling the ball. Well played today. 45 out, but he was pushed in the back. Good call. Kicks to centre and kick those. No good. Dropped by Moralia. Paddles into a dangerous position. Jacobs did well. Fumbled that time by Mulder. Cox gets back. Quick handball to follow. Was a bit hot for him. Gee, it's a hot footy to be won at the moment. Yellen. Hand pass Cobham. Stevens got one high. No free kick. Ball spilled out again to Jenkins. He couldn't pick it up. Gee, this is a hot footy to be won at centre half forward for the Kangaroos. And umpire Linda Knight says, all right, boys, give it to me and I'll sort it out. 55 out from goal. Gee, it's a hot footy.
It is a hot footy. That was a bit of a scrappy play, but pressure was right on.
Good start to this ball game, Alvie. 2 points, South Colac yet the score. Trying to pick it up there was Foley. Dare was there as well. So was Mulder. Picked up there by Stevens. He sends the ball inside the forward 50. No one could take the mark. Prazzani's there. So's Jacobs. Hand passes to Barrow. Got it to De Lorenzo by hand. Trying to get it over top to Carmody. And it's gone out of bounds. Boundary throwing about 60 out from the Roos goal. They're pressing a little bit now.
I tell you what, I don't think there'll be many goals kicked today, boys, I reckon.
No, spot on.
It's been a good contest early.
Yeah.
So end to end, both sides getting a look, but just I reckon the defences might hold Steve at the moment as Stair wins the tap out. Comes out to Stevens, who kicks the ball forward for the Roos. Carmody underneath this one. And it's gone out of bounds in front of him and Ned Holland and a boundary throwing.
I think both teams have been averaging, conceding average less than 50-odd points a game. So just create things a bit more interested at the moment. So anyway, ball thrown in. Garner took it out of the ruck, but it's going to be a thrown in yet again.
Yeah, wind affected that throw in.
So we'll throw it in yet again here. It was about 20 players surrounding this footy here. South Colac building a wall. They've got two loose men behind to protect the entries from Dom Dare. And speaking of Dare, Lincoln there just took it out of the ruck and just hand passed it for Liam Mulder was good. Jacobs did okay out of that. Garner tackled immediately by Roosevere, holding the footy. Free kick will go to Roosevere. Great to see him back from that back issue he suffered a few weeks ago. Of course, missed that prelim final with that similar injury last year. Kicks it inside 50. Good punch away by Bordenette. Donahue overran the footy again. Bordenette mops up. Hand pass to McKean. He sold some candy nicely on De Lorenzo. He just overcooked the kick a little bit. Turnover. Permazel. Back it goes to Lincoln there by hand. Just queuing up some options at the moment. Hand pass to Lockie Mulder. Caught. Great tackle, but got one high. According to the umpire, free kick will go to Mulder. Bit of lucky there, I reckon, but it was there. Goes short to Strawn. Marks it. Quick kick inside 50 over the head of Spence. Ball still in the spew here. Mulder come barging through. Donahue's there as well. He picks up the footy. Get it off back to head to Circuit. Should have got a free kick on him off the footy, not paid. Day had a fumble. Coming through De Lorenzo, pedal it nicely to E. And his kick. That's a poor kick. Sullivan fell over when he was trying to take the mark. Right in front of Peter Hickey. And we get a boundary thrown in the left forward pocket for the Swans.
Quick Stevcom stat, Pete. Alvie 4 free kicks, none South Colac.
Boundary throwing deep inside. Alvie's forward 50. They lead 2-0. We've got the soccer game on at the moment here. O'Sullivan wins the tap out, comes out the Dom there. He couldn't take it with him. Here's Monahan. Hand pass looking for Perkins. He couldn't go to the football. Here's a chance now for Downard. He's tackled straight away. And it'll be another ball up inside the forward 50 for the Swans.
So it seems the wind is making the ball a bit hard to kick, isn't it? Like it's been very haphazard with their kicking so far.
Umpire throws it back in. Garner wins the tap out. Big tackle at play. It'll be another ball up again. Still inside the forward 50 for the Swans. Leading 2 behinds to nothing. Pye throws it back up. Garner wins the tap out. Yeldon puts in a tackle against Monahan. And it'll be another ball up.
Monahan's got a really important role to play today, Pete, at the feet of the ruckman.
Yeah, he has. Especially with Garner possibly having the edge over the Alvie ruckman.
And Garner wins the tap out again. Still on ground level. Stalemate at the moment. Stoppage central in this ball game. It's a very important game for these two clubs.
So Link there's had enough. He said, I'll come up and take this ruck.
Garner just grabs it out of the ruck, but he just couldn't totally get it. Here's a chance now for Mulgrew. Got it past Prezani. Picked up by Eddie. Hand pass looking for Mulder. Lockie. He hand passes it for Donahue. Gathers the football. Lorenzo's in the forward 50 for Alvie. It's all happening as Carmody takes a good mark. So just outside the 50. Sends it back inside the forward 50. Bob Bordernet.
He's too good, isn't he?
Class Harbour centre mark of the day. The veteran. He sends the ball out of defence for the Roos. Almost a mark there by Monaghan. Cox has to beat them all there. Again, a chance now for Monaghan. He's tackled. Picked up here by the Roos. Trying to gather something. Here's Circuit, the circuit breaker. Got it to Prezani, but he dropped it. He dropped the cup then. They were out. There's South Colac. He just needed a clean disposal back to Circuit, and they would have gone whooshka.
I don't think there was anyone between him and the goal.
Oh, he would have just had a shot for the 9-pointer pick.
Yeah, he would have.
So on centre wing, again, Eddie, and he's being tackled. Got to be holding the footy. He dropped the footy then. Comes out now to Prezani. Jacobs, Monaghan, again on the ground level. There'll be another ball up between centre wing and half forward, favouring the Roos. It is a good game of country footy, but it's very scrappy. Yeah. Skills are still better than that Richmond Essendon game from a couple of weeks ago.
Wouldn't be hard, would it?
As Garner wins the tap out, his Circuit just gets the hand pass out. It was a very decisive handball. Looked like a Cam Mustard pass, actually. Yeah. Here's a chance now for Donahue. Donahue backwards, hand pass to Menzies. Menzies now kicks the centre half forward.
The helicopter.
Couldn't take the mark. It's I'll tell you what, is that a cake of soap out there or a footy?
I don't know.
No one can grab it, and it'll be a ball up in the centre square. Jeepers.
Around the grounds, there were back today, one straight, Apollo Bay, one behind. Bury 1-2-8, Simpson yet to score. Imps 2-1-13, Eagles 2 behinds, and Lawn 1-2-8, Otway are a point. So back underway we are on the edge of the square at the moment. Here's Strawn, who received a good handball. Good shepherd by Liam Mulder. He kicks inside 50, Dom there, pushed out of it nicely by O'Sullivan and took a good mark. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. Well done by the old former Swan against his old team. Goes back to Donahue. Marks in front of the netball courts with the big netball game about to get underway. The A-grade netball. South Colac need to win just to keep in touch with the top three. Now we win that. They've got a bit of breathing space. So Donahue just runs his 10 metres and just thumped it to centre wing. Underneath it, Mumba Singh got up good, took a ripper. Class Harbour centre mark of the day, but he's got got one to kick to at the moment because all been sucked up the ground. So he's going to kick it to centre half forward, held up in the breeze. Foley has to come to compete. Marnie should have got a free kick. Umpire said play on. Link there started this game nicely. Just hacks the kick high to centre wing. Underneath it, Spence. Couldn't quite take the mark. Should have got a free kick. Umpire said play on. Mulder. Hand pass intercepted by Mulgrew. Mulgrew's kick is rushed up towards centre half forward. Cox has got 3 to beat and Jacobs read it well. And he takes a marker. Should be nearly 50. Cox holding him up. So that probably a bit unlucky there, I reckon, for Jacobs. The kick there, crunch there by Spence, and it's going to be a free kick. It has to be. It was very clumsy there by Menzies, and Eamon Spence will take the free kick. Into the square, gives it off to Eddie Yellen. Yellen's kick inside 50. That's a nice kick, and Liam Mulder marks it. Coming in a bit late there was Jenkins. And speaking of players who've had a breakout season, this man is a great story. He'll go back and have a shot for about 35, but tough kick in these conditions, Pete.
Yeah, tough kick, and that was a much better entry from Alvie. They've got to lower their eyes. South are controlling the air deep in their 50, so there's no point bombing the ball to the top of the square. They're not going to get any result from that, so this is a much better option.
Comes in from 35, and he has shanked it. Out of bounds on the floor. I think the goals are going to be very, very hard to come by this afternoon. 2 behinds Alvie. South Colac yet to trouble the scorers. We played 14 and a half minutes in this first term.
All right, so O'Sullivan got the quick hand pass over the top to Donahue. Overlapping play back to Donahue.
Look at him go.
He hand passes over top to Jack Foley. He just fumbled it. Donahue just kept running. He thought this was going to be one of those plays where he's just going to go through the guts.
He had to try
something. The 1-2, but...
If he could have got on the end of it, it would have been right down in the 50.
Prezani's thrown himself in the ruck and he's given away a free kick. So Lincoln there with the free kick. They're 2 behinds. So South Colac yet the score.
This is the kick where they've got to lower their eyes and find an option.
So Lincoln now winds up, puts it into the right forward pocket, looking for Jesse Williamson, just couldn't finish the mark. Comes out to Perkins for South Colac. He thumps the kick out of defence. Jensen Monahan, he gathers the football for the Swans. He goes inbound. Yeldon takes the mark. So Aidan Yeldon's got the football.
Tight border net solution defence at
He's
the
going
moment.
to switch it. Dangerous kick to Lincoln there. Good work by Prazzani. He's jumped on it. The ball spills out. Comes out to Dare. Dare got the hand pass to Paddy Carmody. Kicked it forward. De Lorenzo couldn't gather it. Good tackle there by Jenkins. There is a free kick, though. He's going to go to Andre De Lorenzo. He was tackled without the footy.
Too far out.
So De Lorenzo, what can he do?
Why is that?
And he's going to get 50.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, someone yelled out play on.
He did call play on.
Pete, just on the this free kick camp, boys, 7 Alvie, none South Colac. Now 150-metre penalty, Alvie, none South Colac.
So De Lorenzo's been put to the goal square.
That's a mind-blowing decision,
So he'll go back and kick a goal. I don't know if it was a player that told him to play on.
Yeah, because I definitely heard a call.
Yeah, no, well, that's what they do, Pete. But he's kicked the first goal. Andre De Lorenzo, who had him?
Nobody.
So the Swans 1-2-8. They lead South Colac. You get the score, and that is on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
That was a very, very perplexing call. I've got to call that, Pete.
It was, but gee, it's been hard work for Alvie to get that first goal on the board. But they've really got to look at their inside 50 entries and their method of going in there. They've got to look for that shorter kick because South Colac is just parking the bus behind the ball and they're controlling the air deep in Alvie's forward 50. So
if you were South, Pete, you'd definitely take this, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You've got to think it's a 3 or 4 goal breeze.
Yeah, I might have to walk out at quarter time, check what the wind is actually doing because it's very fluky out there, I would have thought. We're going to ball up yet again here. We know South Colac can defend the grabber well. We know Alvie can defend really well. So both back lines doing a good job of things at the moment. Downard. That was Cody. Put the slipper in the wet there. Permazel. Hacked out of there by, I think it was Monahan, but he's kicked it straight down the throat of Monahan. This is Brendan for South Colac. So Monahan to Monahan. Just in different colours. He kicks it inside 50. Zach's underneath at this time, but no really chance really. And Cox is fuming as Jacobs takes the mark. He goes in ball to Eddie. He started this game off well, the big man. He kicks to the wing position there. Just overcooked the kick there. Riddell comes marching on the back. He did well. Handball's good to Moralia. Just overcooked the handball slightly. Yelland. Moralia threw it out really near Marnie. Tuck him on. Play on Sakul. They're going in like 9 pins at the moment. Stevens tackled high. And South get the first free kick of the afternoon. There was no doubt it was high. That was the right decision by London Knight. And Ashton Stevens will take the free kick. Smack bang on centre wing. A few dark clouds looming. Short just a 15th.
Oh, very short 15.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was lucky to be about 10, I reckon, there, Pete.
Yeah.
And that was probably even shorter. To Cody down. Now that's gone about 8. Kicks there, 15 there. Mumberson trapped it nicely. He's on the 50. Hand pass to Donahue. He's 60 metres out. He kicks to the hot spot. It's high. Down it has to come underneath. It's there. Take a ripper. Should be paid. And it will be paid. That was a great mark. He had no right to mark it. He had no chance. And just in the last couple of steps, he put the mitts out and took a good mark against Lincoln there. Class over centre marker today, and this is a big shot for South Colac, Pete, their first real crack at it.
It is. A shot at goal at the non-scoring end could be worth its weight in gold by the end of the game.
Zachy Downard, we know the Downard name synonymous with the South Colac Football Netball Club, comes in from 30, and that looks good off the boot, and it's just missed.
Yeah, it's missed.
Just missed a one behind. So South Colac get their first score of the day. They're 1 behind 1 point. LBL 1-2-8. The goal from De Lorenzo that came from a very contentious 50-metre penalty.
Look for a big kick here, Drew.
So Rosevier winds up.
Here we
kick
go.
down the ground. That's a Benny Graham special. Get him to the NFL. Jesse Williamson got the hand pass over top to Monahan. How quick's this? Alvie go inside the forward 50. Tom Dare couldn't take the mark, but he's going to get a free kick. Had one arm held, so free kick to the Swans, and Tom Dare will have a shot for goal inside the forward 50.
Pete, how important is Rosevier?
Oh, yeah, look, that kick, it's like 2 kicks, isn't it? But the ball moved from one end of the ground to the other end of the ground.
Completely opened up play, Pete.
It did. South Colac didn't have time to get the 2-on-1, and Dom was got the first 1-on-1 he's had all day.
His car?
I don't
Could
know.
be Drew's car.
Nah, my car's parked about 5 minutes away.
And Tom there now, just inside the 50. Goes back, needs a big day, but gee.
Gee, that held up an
It
eternity.
didn't even register a score. It's gone out of bounds in the right forward pocket.
What's he, 25, 30 metres out? That has to be... Yeah, I can't work that out.
Yeah, I think the breeze might be more across the ground than...
Yeah, I might have to go investigate it at a quarter time, Pete.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, because it's weird.
So maybe if you get it on this side of the ground, you'll have the breeze behind you either way.
Brazani wins the tap. Williamson! Just hacked out of there and he misses.
Clever play there from Williamson. He was a bit unlucky there that didn't go through the goal.
Jeez, I can't wait to see him in come September, Pete, because he's a big game player.
Yep.
So 1-3 plays one behind. Don't think there'll be too much time on, I would imagine. That's on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Long kick. Underneath it there is Lincoln there. Should take the mark. Was pushing the back anyway. Yeah, he's paid it. So bit of a the umpire there was a bit slow on that one. It was a free kick or a mark, take your pick. So Link there's about 60 metres out. Good kick for Williamson. Should be paid the mark. No. Strawn hacks the kick forward and Donahue gets back. And he might have just caught one there as well.
A bit unlucky there, Williamson. He had a fair bit on that.
Yeah, I reckon you're right there, Pete. So Donahue's really controlling things down on the fence at the moment for South Colac. Be lucky if you weren't there. There'll be in all sorts of trouble. Mummerson got up high, couldn't quite bring down the mark. As Purmerson on Monaghan. Happy to see it go over every throw. What's Adam Donahue's stats, AJ? Thanks to Stevcom.
Looks like 12 for the quarter, Drew. 8 kicks, 4 handballs, and 3 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet.
Well, he's on world record pace at the moment.
He's had a big first quarter, that's for sure.
Kept a minute, that's for sure. Boundary throw in here, centre wing. Might ask you about a couple of players as well that haven't had much of an impact in this first term. Here's Day. Just hacks the kick out of there. Jacobs got in front, got an on-kind bounce. Eddie's been really good in his first quarter. Just hacks the kick there. Was an awkward ball to carry for Riddell. Mulgrove's tackled.
Oh, he's in trouble.
High. Got one high, and he won himself a free kick. He started this game off well. He still has to backtrack to the bloke I was just talking about. That bloke, I should say. Finds Donahue, touch number 13. Will it be a lucky kick for one? So he's got no one really coming at him, so he's just got to kick it to a contest. No, he's going to go short to Mulgrove. No one will start off this game nicely. So if you're a South Colac, you'd be going to quarter time with only conceding one goal from a 50-metre penalty. Here's Lincoln there. He wants the corridor to Coronius. Good punch away that time by Perkins. He goes back in and after it again. Day started well. Hand pass to Jenkins. Picks up the footy. Just kicked it as far as he can to centre wing. Don't tell me you're going to pay that, deliver it. You go and pay that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Got him.
You have got to be kidding me. He's just pressured as he kicked, and he's paid pin. Come on. You got to give him the benefit of the doubt. And that's a probably contender for clanger of the day. I'm sorry, I have to mention it. Play this thing, thanks, Amy, because that is an absolute shocker.
A Barrow Legal Clanger of the Day.
It's tough conditions, surely. You got to.
There's one of the cows stolen the footy.
Yeah, it's gone to the farm, Pete.
Yeah, it has. It's.
I can see it from here.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, they just can't get over the fence. To
No.
get it.
Is it electric fence, Pete?
Oh, it might be too. I'm not touching that.
Oh, get a new footy, Pete.
Yeah, Luke Maragula obviously got a few electric fences as
We've
well.
got to get a new footy, surely,
I don't
Pete.
like-
They should do what.
Yeah.
They
Someone's
should
over the
do
fence,
what
yeah.
the guy where he's recreation reserve. They've got a ladder to get into the paddocks.
Yeah, they need a ladder, don't they, Drew?
As long as Mick Paddock doesn't bring it back.
Oh,
Never see it again.
paddock,
He's probably 25 minutes from here, Pete. We'll go around the grounds thanks to Thinkwater Colac in the time being. As he's played,
got the ball now.
Iwara back 2-4-16, Apollo 1 behind, Berry 4-4-28, Simpson 1-2-8, Imps 4-2-26, Eagles 3 behind, and Lawn 22, play Otway 7 as Purmazel now has the footy. He's going to come to the broadcast side of the ground. Here's Eddie yet again for the Swans, kicks towards centre wing, that's overcooked the kick and hole, nice hands by the young man. Takes the mark on centre wing here, so he's going to go long. That's Paul Kick looking for Barrow, got in front. And took a really good mark, and Steve Brazzani did make sure he really made him earn it. And there's quarter time. So if you're a South Colac, you're definitely taking only 8 points down with Alvie having the amount. And Brad Circuit's pretty happy too. And at quarter time, and it's Alvie 1-3-9 with the goal from a 50-metre penalty to Andre De Lorenzo. South Colac are 1 behind. 1 point. We'll take a break. Back with the second turn thanks to Maneuver Foods after this. What can South Colac do in pretty tricky conditions? Back with more after this break here from Alvie Recreation Reserve here on CDFNL Live.
square. Schroeder underneath this. Schroeder around one. Got the hand pass over the top. Here's a chance now.
Yes.
Open goal. And the Cats get another one.
Just
That's
like
an
that.
absolute ripper. Picks up the football. Slams it on the boot. It's rolling. Arnold gets it. Arnold snaps. And it's a goal at A contender. Floyd now kicks it inside the forward 50 for the Saints. Can I get a mark?
Great mark.
One-hand slips catch.
Curtis.
Class over centre mark of the day. We can't even read out the score at times. All kick now is Aussie Arnold.
mark.
He's going to be paid the mark. He punched it, then just took the mark straight after.
Quite take the mark, but Cashman mops up yet again for the Saints. And the bounce.
Great tackle.
Should be holding the footy, and it is. George Stephen was outstanding.
The H. Tevlin throws the ball up. Stephen wins the tap out. Scott rips it out and kicks the goal. And he celebrates goal at A contender.
Back it comes to Floyd. Dangerous time from 35. He has a shot for goal, and he has kicked it. Jeez, didn't they need that? What a goalie from Floyd.
Stank out of that to McKay. So William McKay now kicks the ball inside the 450.
There he is again.
Oh, great Scott.
At the front, and he's not quite. Ball still on the spin.
He's got it.
Here's Stephen again. He has a snap. And kicks his third. The Cats are home, and they're the real deal in 2025. Coming up to compete, Wharton. Ball spells to the front. There's the siren. The Cats are the real deal in 2025.
PSC Connect Proprietary Limited. Please consider all terms and conditions.
Discover a glowing winter wonderland at Adventure Park's Winter Glow these school holidays. With dazzling, magical and immersive light installations and real snow to make snowmen and snow angels in. See live ice sculpting and fire twirling displays and get carried away on the park's awesome rides at night. Adventure Park's Winter Glow is open 3:30pm to 8:30pm every day of the June-July school holidays. For info and tickets, visit winterglow.com.au. It's going to be the coolest.
Looking for building materials? Look to E&RA Parlour Home Hardware of Simpson. Find a huge range of timber, roofing, plumbing and electrical lines. Delivering to Compton, Timboon, Princetown and Port Campbell. Parlour's Home Hardware, Barrelmore Street, Simpson.
Timboon Motors are now Mahindra dealers. Mahindra have a great range of sport utility vehicles engineered for adventure with a 7-year warranty and roadside assist on most models. Mahindra, rugged, reliable and excellent value. Test drive today at Timboon Motors, LMCT 2032.
Far out. 93 years ago, a litre of milk was 7 pence. As Raycroft opened their doors to the southwest on Murray Street, the team will celebrate in a big way with a huge birthday sale starting Monday. Save 30% off store-wide, plus get 50% off Dooners. Hurley Surge jackets and Hurley overnight bags are half price. Excludes new season stock and RM Williams. Raycroft's 93rd birthday sale starts Monday on Murray Street.
Windows 10 support ends soon. Is your business ready? Don't risk downtime or security gaps. Visit Coltec IT today for local support, upgrades and solutions. Call us on 5231 5579 or drop by 50 Hesse Street, Colac.
Powered by Sports Power Colac, FSR Equip, KFC Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, quarter time here in this big round 13 clash between South Colac and Alvie. Alvie 139 leading the Roos. One behind 1 point before we go thin quarters. Let's go Stepcom stats, AJ.
9 free kicks to Alvie in the first term, 2 to South Colac, 150-metre penalty to Alvie, 3 hit-outs to Lincoln Dare, 10 to Matt Garner on South Colac, couple to Steve Brazzani. Major stats winners for Alvie, 11 in that first term to Link Dare, 7 kicks, 4 handballs, 3 marks, 10 to Ben Eddy, 6 kicks, 4 handballs, 2 marks. On South Colac's side of things, Drew Adam Donahue, 9 kicks, 4 handballs, 4 marks, 13 disposals, 8 to Brad Circuit, 3 kicks, 5 handballs, 1 mark. Those leading stats winners on the ground. Thanks to Stepcom boys.
Thank you, AJ. So, second quarter about to get underway. Just went into the South Colac huddle at quarter time, and Brad Serger was absolutely delighted with their defenders. The way they kept it in there, they got the breeze, and they put the first trigger of the move, Pete. They put Borden in the forward line.
Oh, this could be interesting.
Yeah,
don't mind it.
Because he's been hitting the scoreboard the last couple of weeks as well. So, second quarter underway, and Keats has stuffed this and put the slipper into it, and it's gone about 70 metres up towards half forward. Barry gets back. Quite good pressure that time, Borden at Foley caught. But taken over, we'll get a boundary throw in.
So Barrow matching up with Boardnet down there for Alvie.
Don't mind that move of Boardnet forward, Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've got to have two options down there at least as marking. So they've got Mumberson and Bourdonnette down there because it was just a little bit easier for South.
Prazzani gives it to Donahue. Stabber in the corner. Foley come off his chest. Lurking again was Mumberson. Picked up by Foley. He snapped. It went off the side of his boot. Went about 4 metres. So 2 behinds to move on to now. So 1-4-10.
Coronis has gone back to the back line.
Yeah, so a bit of cat and mouse tactics going on at the moment.
That thumping kick into the middle of the ground here. Dare couldn't take the mark, but he gathers the football. Hand passes over the top now. Alvie, they go inside the forward 50. Dom, can he go this one? No, yes. He's going to pick it up in the right forward pocket. Has a look. Kick was smothered there by Joel Menzies.
That's player of the day.
Premium blue group painting player of the day there by Joel Menzies. Dom there.
That saved a certain goal.
Oh, he had a bit of time, and Joel Menzies came from behind like a librarian, Pete.
He did. It all started with that kick from Lockie Roosevelt. Just caught the South Colac napping.
That's going to be a weapon. Yeah, I think so. That's going to be a real weapon in these conditions.
We'll go around the grounds in the meantime, thanks to Think Water. Illawarra Biak on Biak Day. They're 2-4-16. Apollo Bay 1 behind. Berry 34, Simpson 8, Imps 33, Lead Eagles 3, Lawn 22, Otway 7.
Umpire throws it back in the play. Dom there grabs it out of the ruck. Should have been holding the footy. Garner got the hand pass over top to Circuit. Circuit kicks it out of defensive 50. Should have been a mark there by Coronis. Comes out now. They work it out of the defence. Prazzani. Barrow, though. Barrow's going to pick it up. Foley's there under his hammer. Here's a chance. Mumberson's hand pass was smothered. Picked up, almost cleanly there by Donahue. He tried to get the hand pass out. Smothered. Picked up by Marnie. Here's a chance again now for Mulder, but it's gone out of bounds. Boundary throwing on centre wing.
Great battle going on in the ruck where Matt Garner's on top around the bounces, but Lincoln Dare's having more influence around the ground.
Boundary throwing centre win. It is 9 plays 2, low scorer.
It's definitely wind affected out there. Yeah. It's very, very blowy out there. It's coming from behind our broadcast position here, guys, so I went out for a look at quarter time.
Ball up again on centre win, or boundary throwing yet again on centre win.
Into the teeth of the breeze.
Umpire throws it back up. Gardner and Dare wins the tap out. And it'll be another ball up again, right in the middle of centre win. Position on the outer side.
Yeah, I think if you can get the ball on the change room side, you can score at either end of the ground.
Umpire again will come in and ball it up. Centre win position here. Garner wins the tap out. Chance now for Circuit. He's tackled by Dare. He's going to be pinned on the football or dropping the ball. So free kick to Lincoln Dare, who's probably been BOG at the moment for Alvie. He's got the footy on centre wing. He's going to kick the ball to centre half forward. Jesse Williamson couldn't take the mark. Gathers the footy, got the hand pass out. Day puts in a bit of pressure. So does Perkins. And it'll be another ball up.
What's Lockie Mulder's stats, AJ? Because Day's been keeping an eye on him wherever he goes.
2 kicks, 2 handballs, no marks on the Stevcom stat sheet, Drew.
And he's got a fair bit of the ball too, Day, so he started well.
Umpire throws it back up again. Here's a chance now for it was Circuit. Got the hand pass over the top to Stevens, who's kicked it out of bounds on the floor. Was it touched?
Yep, touched.
I think it was touched, so it'll be a ball up between centre wing and half forward, favouring Alvie's side of the ground. Low scoring game. 1-3-9 to 2 behinds, 2 points. We're a few minutes in where, actually we didn't reset the clock.
4 minutes we've
4
gone.
minutes into this second quarter here on Mix FM. Here's a chance now for Eddie, but Jack Foley comes barging through like a bull. He kicks it off the ground, and it's going to be marked here by Riddell at half back, or Permazel, sorry.
So Permazel goes short, finds Hickey. So Hickey now's got an option out wide. He's overcooked the kick again. Garner trying to get through there. Be happy to see this go out, which he does. Will be tossed back into play.
Yeah, if you're going to play the chipping game, you've got to tidy up your kicking.
Yeah, particularly on days like this, Pete.
Yep.
Andrew throw in. Good, big throw in. Garner wins the tap down. Coming through there, Strawn. Hand pass there for Carmody. Hand passes there for Williamson. Just had a fumble there. He's coughed it up. Perkins has unloads a torpedo punch kick. Cox was held, but he took a good mark anyway. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. So this is a real opportunity for Seth to get on the board. And he thumps it long. Bordenet's got 2 to beat. He was held, I reckon. He should get a free kick, and he will. There was a correct decision by Doug Evans. He's played on. I don't know why, because Prazzani was in the goal square, and he's turned it over. Jacobs to Jensen Monahan. See, that's a chance gone begging indeed. in finds Liam Mulder here. So South have wasted an opportunity. So Mulder goes long. Perma's out. Him and Spence colliding into each other, but numbers here with South Colac. Tack forward back by Mulgrew. He's kicked inside 50. Mumberson's got to compete here. Unkind bounce for everybody. Barrow caught by Mumberson. Should be holding the footy, and it is. Well done, Bailey Mumberson. And that's also a Premium Group Painting Player of the Day contender as well. He was onto him in a flash. And this, for the youngsters, this is a big kick for the young fella.
Tough kick from out there into the breeze.
It is, yeah. So, what's he, 20 metres out? About 5 in from the boundary. He's kicked 26 goals for the season. The leading goal kicker this year. Still very early into his senior career. This is a big kick. Comes in, and he's missed. So one behind. So South get a couple of looks early, so they've just wasted a couple of opportunities. 3 behinds.
That was a chance gone begging with board net playing on there from the free kick.
139. Alvie margin is one straight kick. We played 6.5 in this second term.
Rose got it in the back line. Rosevier, the director. Yeldon, sends the ball out of defensive half. Trying to find Coronis. And it's gone out of bounds. Bouncy throwing on centre wing. So one straight kick the difference, but it is literally one straight. 1-3 to 3 behinds.
And that goal came from a 50-metre penalty.
So Andre De Lorenzo, 7 minutes gone in this second quarter. And your boundaries throwing on centre wing. Play's been on that outer side. About 80% of the game at the moment as Garner wins the tap out. Stacks on this, Menzies and Williamson. And it'll be another ball up on centre wing.
Imps 8-3-51. They're really doing a serious number on the Eagles. 3 behinds, 3 points.
Wow.
Talk about a statement.
Five throws it back up as Dare wins the tap out. Here's a chance now. Through Williamson, got the quick hand pass over the top to Lockie Mulder.
Oh, good tackle.
He sort of embraced the tackle from Jack Foley.
Good call from the umpire again.
Here's a chance for Lincoln there. Got the hand pass out, but it's been stolen. Circuit to Menzies. Back to Circuit. Back to Donahue. Donahue now winds up. Puts South inside the forward 50. Good mark there by Jensen Monahan. Ryan. The other Monahan. Regan. Class Harvester centre mark of the day.
There's too many Monahans out there.
You sound like me, Max.
Chance out for for Donahue. Donahue got it off at the top to Circuit. Circuit puts it inside the 450. And Mulder takes the mark. He got clipped too there by Bordenet.
That should have been 50.
Yeah, should have been.
So Lockie Mulder, a couple of big marks in the last couple of plays from South going inside the forward 50. And here's a chance now for De Lorenzo. So De Lorenzo now winds up. He's going to go to the grand side wing, which has been unheard of at the moment. Monahan picks up the football, gets around 1, gets around 2, puts it inside the 450, and Prazzani takes the mark.
Have a shot, son. Have a shot.
Stephen Prazzani right up against the boundary, pretty much from the canteen. We'll have a shot.
Yep, so Day's following Mulder every way they go, and they've both gone to the bench for a spell.
Boys, Link there, 8 kicks, 9 handballs.
Oh, he's on fire, Mr. End of July, August, September. Right. So, Stephen Prazzani, big inclusion back into this South Colac lineup. Missed the first half of the year. Back and firing now. Can he kick the first for South this afternoon?
Yes.
He can.
That's a ripper.
Stephen Prazzani kicks a goal of the day contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
And we've got the close one, boys. 139 apiece here on CDFNL Live round 13. We've gone 9 minutes in this second quarter. 139 Alvie, 139 South Colac. Peter Mulheron.
That's a much better entry into the forward 50. That's the side of the ground you need to be kicking for goal from. Even though it was come about by Alvie defending on probably the wrong side of the ground and turned the ball over. But if they can attack on the change room side, they're every chance of scoring.
We know what he can do. He can kick big bags on his day, Stephen Prazzani. So that was a beautiful kick. And South go forward again through Monahan, but his hat kick forward fires his opposition Monahan. That's Regan for Alvie. Hands it to De Lorenzo. His kick up towards the wing position there. Perkins punches it away. Williamson hand past there, put there under all sorts of pressure. Hack the kick forward up towards the 50.
Look at the numbers.
Numbers here with the Kangaroos. Menzies gets there. He's crunched by Riddell. Down there, mops up. Hand past the Circuit. Tried to keep the ball in. He was pushed in the back. Not paid. Donahue's there. And umpire said, give it to me and I'll throw it up about 2 metres in from the boundary. In fact, it was Jenkins there that competed in that contest as well. Played a couple seasons at Otway in the ones. He's had a good stint in the twos. As Jenkins happy to see it go over. And Strawn's with him. We'll get a boundary throw in.
So the South Colac on ballers are really working hard and getting numbers back all over the ground.
There's a few dark clouds looming in the distance. But the majority, we did rain in Colac about an hour and a half ago. Absolutely team down too, while going through Colac as well. One down by Garner. Coming through there, Cody Downer very solidly on Williamson. Pack develops, and we're going to get a ball up at 35 around from goal. Both teams defending really well. I think they're in the top 4 or 5 for best defenders in the league. There's got to be a ball up here, I reckon.
No, Shepherd is there? Or...
Nah, ball up, I think. So we're going to get a ball up here. I think Link Dare, I think you're right, Pete. I think Lincoln Dare was interfered with. He was a bit stiff there, I reckon. So play's going on. Keys to Riddell now. Explodes from the contest, 40 metres out, and kicks a ripper out of nowhere. Goal of the day contender to Real Riddell. That is an absolute corker.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Really, a goal out of nothing. He just took the ball in the contest, took 2 steps, and bang! Never looked like missing. 2-3-15 Alvie, south of 139. We played nearly 12 minutes in the second term thanks to Manoeuvre Foods. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard, Pete. Where did that come from?
That was completely against the flow of play, but, gee, a beautiful finish there from Riddell. He just took the ball cleanly and made sure of it, but it just shows you can score at both ends of the ground. You've got to keep it to this side of the ground. If you come down the attacking side of the ground, you can score.
Here they go again, but Manzi's got the hand pass over the top to Foley at half-back, kicks the ball to centre half forward. Downard bounced off his head. Here's Dolorenzo. He goes inbound here at Red Rock.
Oh.
Big mark there by Link there. Mitts out. Class over centre. Mark of the day. So Link there winds up. Puts it inside the forward half of the 50. Oh, almost a clean mark there by Permazel. Got it over top to Strawny. Kicks, bouncing ball. Dares there as well. That was Dom there. Williamson. Hair passes to Sam Marnie.
Oh.
Marnie dribbling shot for goal. Misses. One behind.
He started celebrating too.
Yeah, it looked like it was going through when it come off his boot. Just bounced the wrong way when it hit the ground.
7-point leaders now, Alvie. 2-4-16, 1-3-9. It's a 7-point ball game here. 12 minutes gone in this second quarter here on CDFNL Live on Mix FM. So here's a chance for big Tommy McKean, who just thumps the ball out of the defensive 50 for the Roos.
Oh.
Hayden Hickey was there. He punched it over the line. It's gone out of bounds. And a boundary throw-in, 16-9 here.
If you can get 2 hands to it, Max, you mark it.
Yeah, well, that's true, but sometimes you just don't know what's around you, Pete. Safer to go to the boundary.
Hit the boundary, son.
Hit the boundary, Pete. So, boundary throw-in on centre win. 7 points the margin. 16 plays 9. Player throws it back. Prezani wins the tap out for South Colac. Here's the chance now for Benny Eddy.
Oh, throw.
And umpire's called a throw. Gee, they've been plucky with the free kicks today, haven't they, the old umpires? Cody Downer with the free kick. So the Code Star kicks the centre. It's a centre win. Couldn't take the mark was Downard, Zachy Downard, the other Downard, and Alvie been able to rebound out of the 50.
Lovely.
Here's a chance now for Mulder. This way, that way. Kicks the centre half forward, but good mark by David O'Sullivan. The former Swan, former Birregurra, starting to collect sides like Dan Casey at the moment in this league. Kicks the centre wings, turned over. Mulder again. Ball kicking inside the forward 50, but O'Sullivan takes the mark again for South Colac. A nice little recruit. O'Sullivan kicks, looking for Zachy Day. Takes the mark. So Day's got the footy right in front of our commentary position here at Red Rock. 2-4 to 1-3. Alvie leading by 7 points. Low scorer. Ball kicks out. Coxey meets out, takes a good mark.
Get in there quick.
The former Swan as well. Kicked inside the forward 50. Mummerson couldn't take the mark.
He's hurt too.
Molly's lurking. Mummerson's down.
Yeah, you might be
sound the alarm, but he's getting back up.
Yeah, I reckon it's just taking the wind out of him. He's landed hard on his back.
The ground's pretty hard, so...
Umpire throws it back in, right forward pocket. Donahue lurking. Here's a chance for Permazel. Kick forward. Good work by Monaghan. Regan Monaghan, Pete.
Yeah.
For the Swans.
So we got Moulders, we got Monaghan's. Foley's. Gee, here's Jacobs. So Jacobs now is going to go in board to Yelland. Marks on defensive 50. As we approach this 15.5-minute mark with the Swans by 7. Chip kick finds De Lorenzo in his first game back. He's on the wing position. He's going to kick it to centre half forward. That's a poor kick. And taking the mark was McKean. In fact, he dropped it, but mumped it up there to Hole, and he ran himself through all sorts of problems, but got away with it. McKean, chipping ball's okay. Finds Zach Downard on centre wing. At aside the ground. It's on what is a cool winter's afternoon here at Alvie. Right around the Colac area. Kick there. Bordenet's got 3 to beat there. Created a contest down there. Burrow mops up. Kick was well smothered by the ruckman and Garner. Bordenet. Hand pass went straight into the arms of Eddie. He's been everywhere in his first half. Hands it to De Lorenzo. The Swans are out of defence again. Kicks towards the wing position. Underneath it there was Williamson. Created a contest there. Did really well. Sort of hand passed it and tried to Strawn. 52 out. He goes for goal. It's offline and it's through 4 behind.
Ooh,
It almost bounced straight to his
almost done the Shane Warne.
It looked like it was going through for a point, but gee, it almost
come
took a turn.
back.
Yeah, it come out of nowhere, really.
So 8 points the margin. Tommy McKean with the kick out duties again. Thumping kick out of defence for South Colac over the head of Benny Eddy. De Lorenzo runs it out of bounds. And another boundary throwing, 16.5 gone in this second quarter. 2-5-17, 1-3-9. It has been a scrap, but it's been one hell of a contest between these two sides.
And someone's coming off the ground with the blood rule.
Yes, spot
I
on.
believe.
Good game of country football, Peter.
Garner.
It is. It's a great
big
game
loss.
of country footy.
Big loss, Garner off the ground with the blood rule. So I guess Pisani will have to do the ruck
Rich
work.
Perkins, he's running a marathon to get off the ground. So is Matty Garner.
Almost feels like the breeze has dropped a bit.
It does. It's not as windy, Pete. Your toupee's staying on your head at the moment.
Around the ground.
Good to see.
Back 29, Apollo Bay 3. Simpson are making the game at Urubiri, 35-21. Imps are up by 61 points against the Eagles, and Otway making the game against Launder, down by 13 at the moment. 35 plays 22. 71-10 that score on at Western Oval.
Umpire throws it back in. Prasani palms it beautifully to Jack Foley. Downard couldn't gather the football from the kick. De Lorenzo puts a bit of pressure on him. Regular got it to Benny Eddy. Kick now looking for Jesse Williamson. Couldn't take it. Riddell. Good work there by Mulgrew for South Colac. He thumps the kick from half back to centre wing, but it's been marked. They've just got numbers everywhere, don't they? Burrow goes inbound to Lockie Mulder. Mulder now puts it inside the forward 50 for Alvie. Bouncing ball. Menzies was manhandled. He's going to get a free kick.
Yeah, had to be.
Had to be a free kick to Menzies. So Joel Menzies will have the free in the defensive 50. He's got McKean on the broadcast side. Hasn't looked this way. He's going to go on the outer side.
Probably not a bad idea, given the wind's going that way.
Finds Brendan Monaghan. So Monaghan now kicks inbound.
Oh.
Wasn't a great kick. Here's a chance now for Burrow. Here passes to Mulder. Back over the top now. They go inside the forward 50. Menzies is there. Williamson's as well. Gee, Menzies has been big this game so far in defence. Couple of big stops by him. But your ball up in the right forward pocket for Alvie.
Bit of a haphazard kick in, but almost better for Alvie to see the ball on the ground.
2-5 to 1-3. Prasani, I think, is giving away a free kick.
Manhandling in the ruck.
Free kick's going to go the way of the Swans.
Strawn.
And Strawn's got it.
Strawny.
He's got it in the right forward pocket. And this will be a big goal if Alvie get it.
So we've seen him kick a long ball in the first quarter, so I think he's got a good boot on him.
Margin is 8 points. This to put it out to 14 if he can kick truly. About 20 metres out. Bit of an angle.
Oh,
he goes back and he kicks it over the goal umpire's hat for a goal and a contender for Strawny.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Hey! They've got the biggest lead of the afternoon so far. It's 14 points. They lead 3-5-23 Alvie. South Colac 1-3-9. That is on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 19.5 gone on the Richardson Real Estate time clock.
I made myself look like a goose then doing that.
So, look, that was a nice kick, low and hard into the breeze, and didn't let the wind get a hold of it. And that's 2 goals at the non-scoring end for Alvie, which could prove valuable by the game's end.
2 goals into the win, Pete. Is like gold. Goal down out of the back of the square, coming very solidly. Circular as he always does. Day's been good. To Monaghan off South Colac. Backtracks to Mulgrew. They're under all sorts of heat at the moment. They get out of it through Garner. And Garner hacks to kick. High. Underneath it there. Downer. Good mark by Barrow. Class Harbour centre mark of the day. And he's going to come to the broadcast side again. So the Swans have got the Kangas on the back foot before half time. Haven't seen Lockie Rose of you boys. Haven't seen him out there this term. Hopefully everything's okay with him. Punch away by Mulgrew. Here's Mulder, Lockie. Hand pass from straight to the arms of Monaghan. Circuit. Just hacks to kick forward there under pressure. Bouncing footy there favours Burrow's been busy. Hand pass into the corridor. Shocking bounce for everybody, but it favours Coronis if he can pick the footy up, which he can't. Coming through Holland. Foley got taken on. No free kick. It's a more importantly one in the centre of the ground here. Jordan Foley, he was dispossessed. Mulgrew well played. Hand pass through the hands of Gardner. He's back on the ground there. Oh, they've made an absolute mess of this. Bordenet's gone into defence now. He's holding up and we're going to get a ball up. Definitely haven't seen Lockie Roosevelt, boys.
No.
So hopefully there's nothing too serious with him unless they're just managing him as best they can. But hopefully, well, he's not out there definitely, I can tell you that. Foley. This is Jack, just hacks the kick out of there up towards left half forward. Bouncing footy here. Swans have got up the numbers here. Jacobs should pick it up, which he does now. He's in trouble. Just got it out of it, just. Hand pass to Ed. He's been big in this first half. Kicks along up towards the wing position there. Play on to call. Mulder to Liam has been busy. Back to Jensen Monaghan. Guckett goes to Hickey. Good through Passion Pruitt. Mulder had a shocking bounce. Day. Caught. Should be holding the footy. It is. That's a big win by Mulder. He's starting to get himself into this game in the last 5 to 10 minutes. He's been told to play on. Kick smubbed off the boot. Lincoln Daz been big first half. Good handball to Hickey. Another chain of handballs now. They're running now. Strawn, 60 metres out. He just shanked it off the side of his boot. Bouncing footy here. Dom Dare's been quiet. Hand pass to Moralia. 60 out. Chipping ball's okay.
Good kick.
And the mark being taken by Strawn. Marnie.
Sam Marnie.
And Sam Marnie's having a shot for goal. Man on the mark about 45 out. He's on about a 60-degree angle. And this is a very, very big kick.
Oh, this is where you want to be kicking for goal from if he aims at that left-hand goal post.
Kick one behind so far today. Sam Marnie having a great season. Oh, he's dished it off. And Dom's got off the chain somehow. I don't know how that happened. And he's not confident. He wants to pass it off, but he's going to... This is a tough kick. He's about 3 in from the boundary. He'll kick for about 30, 35.
Down to Matthew Lloyd, throw the grass.
It's a tough kick.
He's going to have a go. Winds up. That looked good off the boot.
Yeah.
And cut the distance easy, and they threw for a behind.
That breeze just carried it across to the outside. But
so that's Dom's first time on the score sheet today, but it's a behind, so they go to 3-6-24. Lead by 15 on South Colac, 1-3-9. We played 23 minutes.
So Oscar Barrow's having a big game today. He's been very attacking from the back line there. He's not afraid to go the attacking side of the ground.
Your man Roosevelt is walking along the boundary and back into the boundary, into the dugouts there. But I don't know, Julie, I don't know, he's right. I think you might be onto something. Donahue has to go collect the footy, does he?
No, someone else.
I was going to say, I haven't seen him out there this term. He must start on the bench, but I don't know. Something's obviously not right.
They've been in control this game, I reckon, Alvie, for the majority of it. There's been a little glimpse of South Colac when they levelled the scores and starting to get into it, but I reckon it's just been pretty much an Alvie first half, and the scoreboard suggests that 3-6-24 to 1-3-9.
Lucky it's not more, because Donahue's controlled the back line for the entire of this first half.
Donahue now sends the ball out of defence. It's just bang, and see how far we can get it out of there, and it's gone out of bounds and another boundary throwing.
Now they've put Bordenette back into the defence now, so that's going to leave them with a spare behind the footy.
So boundary throwing on centre win, 3-6 to 1-3, 21 minutes gone in this second quarter. Big game of football, this. Alvie keeping distance of the top 3, but also the top 5. If they lose today, either side, they'll be out. South Colac currently sitting 6th. Ball kicked inside the 450. Mulder came from nowhere. Off. He kicks. Shaky kick, but it's going to find Strawny.
The more times you must be impressed with Liam Mulder, because he's getting better and better and better.
It was a plucky mark, and it was a plucky kick that set up Strawny here, and he'll have a shot for goal pretty much directly in front.
It's not much of Liam Mulder, but jeez.
Defcom stat, Liam Mulder, 9 disposals this quarter.
He come off that big injury last year.
It's a great story too.
Yeah.
It's a great story.
Strawny on the 50.
a little network issue. So there was a behind being kicked for days who just missed it.
Turnover here, Alvie.
And Yallan's got the ball on the centre wing with half-time looming. Kicks inside 50, not a great kick. Williamson dealt with Gunn. How is that not a free kick? I wouldn't have a clue. Williamson mobs up deep in the pocket. Oh, he just ran out of room. Boundary throw in. So 3-6 plays, 1-3 A-grade netball underway. It's a big game for both sides. South looking to stay in the 5. Alvie win that. They stay in that third position because it's really tight. The second, third and fourth with Imps and Alvie in that bracket as well. Berry, I should say, because they play Simpson, which is a big game for them. Here's Mulder again. Liam, I've been really impressed with him. Back forward brilliantly by Lincoln Dare to Mulder. Strawn!
Great grab.
He's just starting to rip apart this game in the last 5 to 10 minutes, Strawny.
It might be mark of the day.
That will be. I reckon you're right there, Pete. That was an absolute ripper and nearly played the day as well. Something and a nothing there from Lincoln Dare. He gave it off to Mulder. That was Lockie.
Moulder to Moulder. You can never have too many Moulders.
The X-Files.
Yeah. Mulder and Scully, FBI. And Strawn comes in and he has... I think it's just snuck through for his second. And it's a goal that they contend, and this is a big, big lead on half-time.
That hurts.
That is yeah, you're right, Pete. 3 goals of the last 3 goals of that quarter, and that is a big moment in this game. Strawn has 2. Half-time, and it's a 21-point lead to the Swans there, 4-6-30. South Colac back against the wall on the live ladder. Doesn't look too good for him at this stage. They're 1-3-9. 2 goals to Strawn in that quarter. And he just looks really threatening every time he has a shot for goal. We'll take a break here on CDFNL Live, back to recap the first half and see what South Colac can do to get themselves back into it. We'll go around the grounds and keep on what's going on down in Launceston between Hawthorn and Port Adelaide. It's a big game for the Hawks, as well as around the courts as well. And keep an eye on what's going on around the leagues as well. Stay tuned. We're back with the half-time wrap here from Alvie after the break here on Mix FM. Stay with us.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Calling all local musicians. Do you want your music heard by a wider audience? Oh, yeah! Mix Brekkie is looking for talented local artists to showcase their tunes on air.
Schroeder underneath this. Schroeder around 1. Got the hand pass over the top. Here's a chance now.
Yes.
Open goal. And the Cats get another one.
Just
That's
like
an
that.
absolute ripper. Picks up the football. Slams it on the boot. It's rolling. Arnold gets it. Arnold snaps. And it's a goal at A contender. Floyd now kicks it inside the forward 50 for the Saints. Can I get a mark?
Great mark.
One and slips catch.
Curtis.
Class over centre mark of the day. We can't even read out the score at times. All kick now is Aussie Arnold.
mark.
He's going to be paid the mark. He punched it, then just took the mark straight after.
Not quite take the mark, but Cashman mops up yet again for the Saints. And the bounce.
Great tackle.
Should be holding the footy, and it is. George Stephen was outstanding.
The H. Tevlin throws the ball up. Stephen wins the tap out. Scott rips it out and kicks the goal. And he celebrates goal at A contender.
Back it comes to Floyd. Dangerous time from 35. He has a shot for goal, and he has kicked it. Jeez, didn't they need that? What a goalie from Floyd.
Stan got it up to McKay. So William McKay now kicks the ball inside the 450.
There he is again.
Oh, great Scott.
At the front, and he's not quite. Ball still on the spin.
He's got it.
Here's Stephen again. He has a snap. And kicks his third. The Cats are home, and they're the real deal in 2025. Coming up to compete, Wharton. Ball spells to the front. There's the siren. The Cats are the real deal in 2025.
Call 09 3300 79.
With the footy and netball season here, the Colac RSL is your spot for post-game catch-ups. Grab a cold drink, enjoy delicious food, and celebrate and commiserate with mates. If you're cheering from the sidelines or playing on the court or field, wind down at the Colac RSL.
For welding you can trust and steel work built to last, call Leslie Maintenance and Pipe Fitting in Colac. Pipelines, structural steel on-site installs. Built strong, built local. See Trev and the team at 74 Bruce Street, Colac.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Timboon Motors are now Mahindra dealers. Mahindra have a great range of sport utility vehicles engineered for adventure with a 7-year warranty and roadside assist on most models. Mahindra, rugged, reliable and excellent value. Test drive today at Timboon Motors, LMCT 2032.
Looking for fencing products? Look to your local CRT store in Simpson. Find a large range of pine and steel fence posts, plus unlimited stock of wire products and electric fencing needs. Harlow's Home Hardware, Barrymore Street, Simpson.
Hi, it's Claire from Blue Water. We're so excited. The new Blue Water Gym officially launches Monday, July 21. Check it out with free entry all day, starting at 6 a.m. through to 8:30 p.m. Grab a complimentary cupcake, win awesome prizes, and catch Mix FM on site. It's your chance to see the fresh gear, try something new, and feel the buzz. Blue Water Gym, reimagined, revitalised, and officially open. At Blue Water, there's something for everybody.
Powered by Sports Power Colac, FSR Equip, KFC Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
Your half-time here in round 13 of our match of the day here on CDFNL Live as we're bumping you back. There's a bit of light drizzles start to fall here a little bit. It's sort of been hovering around for a little while, but hopefully can just stay away for the rest of the afternoon. But it's the Swans are in a comfortable position at half-time with a 21-point lead with 3 goals into the breeze. 4-6-30 with Strawn finishing with 2. He looks to rip this game apart. South Colac only managing 1 major in that quarter. That was a ripper too by Steve Brazzani. They're 1-3-9. Lincoln Dare having a really good day on the ruck. Obviously, Oscar Burrow down and back's been really important as well. And also, Strawn has looked to rip that game apart in that second quarter with 2 very big goals. 1 on the half-time sign to give Alvie some much-needed breathing space. We'll go do some Stefcom stats thanks to AJ Brody.
Yeah, looking at the free kicks for that first half, boys, 12 to Alvie, 7 to South Colac. As far as the hit-outs go, Link Dare's done really most of the ruck work, Peggy, if not all of it. 10 hit-outs for Alvie. And on South Colac's side of things, Matt Garner's finished the half with 18 hit-outs, 5 also to Steve Brazzani. Major stats winners for Alvie. Link Dare has had a massive first half, 10 kicks, 11 handballs, 4 marks, 21 disposals, 13 to Strawn. He drew our man, 11 kicks, 2 handballs and 4 marks. 14 also to Ben Eddy, 8 kicks, 6 handballs and 2 marks. Eddie everywhere. Couple on 11, boys. 4 handballs, 2 marks. Liam Mulder, you mentioned him, boys, a lot. 8 kicks, 3 handballs, 4 marks. 10 of those coming in the second term. Massive second term for him. South Colac side of from that, 15 also to Brad Circuit, 6 kicks, 9 handballs. Will Mulgrew, 9 kicks, 2 handballs, 3 marks. And Brendan Monaghan, 6 kicks, 5 handballs, 2 marks. Those leading stats winners on the ground at half-time. Thanks to Stefcon, boys.
We just had Sue Roosevelt dropping off some coffees during that just before, yes, and hopefully his son's Lockie not too bad because we didn't see him at all in that second quarter.
No, but he's come back out and sat on the bench, so hopefully that means he's going to come back on at
yeah,
some stage.
Might be just managing him and given his injury crisis there as well, but he's just obviously his first senior game back in the last few weeks due to that back issue as well. The Swans are in a good position at half-time, Pete. South Colac have tried everything they can defensively, but it's just a couple of little letdowns in defence have led Alvie into some really realistic opportunities, and they capitalised it with both hands.
They did, yeah. Look, that was an outstanding finish to that quarter. The last 10 minutes have really put them in a strong position to win this game now, because the reality is I think goals are going to still be tough. We've seen the way the ball was blown across.
Yeah, it's definitely favouring that going across the ground from behind our commentary
and
position.
to score at this bottom end, it's going to be hard work. So they've got to make up a 3-goal margin, but they've basically got to do that and get a lead in one quarter, because they're only going to get one crack.
I don't know how that's going to happen though, and obviously this range is starting to get a little bit heavier as well. Who's going to be the game changer, you think? Because South Colac got multiple game breakers that they can. We know Liam Hammond's not playing today, also Tyler Larico's not playing today. Who do you think is going to need the lift to get themselves a chance in this second half?
Yeah, I think
Second half.
Prazzani needs to stand up at centre half forward and give them an avenue to goal. And Ben Cox has had a pretty quiet game, so they just need an avenue to goal where they can get that mark inside 50 and score an easy goal, because goals are hard to come by today.
Yeah, it's not easy there as well. There too. The play of the first half, there's been so many really good players. Joel Manty Smother saved a certain goal in the second quarter, but
for me it was Mulder to Mulder.
Oh, that was outstanding. Yeah.
And then who did end up with Strawn?
Strawn went back and kicked Truly, so that was really, really important there too. Let's go around the grounds. Thanks to Thinkwater Colac. I think the player of the first half was probably out of Lincoln Dare and Oscar Barrow.
I think Lincoln Dare for me. I thought he's been outstanding. He's had a good contest in the ruck. He's probably struggled a little bit against Matty Garner in the ruck, but he's around the ground work and what he's set up. What he provides around the ground. He drops back. He takes that mark behind play. He's even wandered forward and given him an option up forward as well. So I think it's been a pretty
absolutely.
Go around the ground. So there's a couple of interesting games going around in the district here. One of them's at Birregurra, and the Tigers are really making a good fist of it at the moment. They're only trailed by 7 points at the half time. Birregurra 5-6-36, Simpson 4-5-29. So without Whopper today either. So the Tigers still very much in striking. This is, of course, they were a bit unlucky not to beat them last time they played them too. Otway also making a good fist against the ladder leaders Lawn down at Strimling Reserve. They only trailed by 14 points, 5-6-36 to 3-4-22. Eora back a 5-5-35 lead Apollo Bay 4 by Horns 4 points to win that. They'll keep them inside the top three. I think everyone expected to do so. And the Colac Imperials said, Matt, we're showing no rust of the week off, and they should make it 10 wins in a row. They slid on 10 goals to 1 in the second quarter, and they lead by 79 points, 14-5-89. That's great. King into 1-4-10. Bailey Scott has 6.
Wow.
Yeah, that isn't there. He's on. He's obviously a chance for the goal kicking too. Let's not rule him out either.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
he
and
could take the lot. He could have the premiership medal, the
best on ground,
the league best and fairest and leading goal kicker.
And Birregurra won the A grade apple. That's the only official score, thanks to the podiatry. 66 to the Tigers, 39, and they're looking really good. Handle League scores. A couple of really big results last week. Saw Cobden knocked off Trang Mortlake, and obviously Warrnambool knocked off North Warrnambool by a point. Blues are 4-6-30, lead South Warrnambool 2-1-13. North Warrnambool 4-5-29, lead Camperdown 3-4-22. Portland 3-6-24. Port Fairy 1-6-12, and Cobden 7-3-45, lead the Hamilton Kangaroos 4-4-28. We'll take a break here on CDFNL Live, back with the Sports Power Colac third term under it is. Can the Swans continue on their merry way, or can South Colac produce a big fight back and stay in touch with the top 5 here? It's a big next hour ahead for both these clubs. Back with more after the break, I should say, here on CDFNL Live. Stay with us.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Bobcat.
That's a name worth roaring about. And the biggest roar is coming from FSR Equip, the authorised Bobcat dealer for Southwest Victoria and specialist for Bobcat telehandlers. From construction to agriculture, Bobcat telehandlers offer unmatched versatility and strength with superior reach and lifting capacity. Bobcat telehandlers are built tough to handle any challenge. Follow the sound of the roar and get to FSR Equip, Hugh Murray Drive, Colac East. Bobcat, one tough animal.
Sick of being cold and wet when you're working outside? Then call into Ag Warehouse Colac and Simpson for a full range of men's and ladies' Kaiwaka parkas, overalls and over trousers. With Kaiwaka's no split seam lifetime warranty, it gives you some peace of mind. Plus check out their range of keeping tracks, kids' wet weather parkas, overalls and overpants. Plus a huge range of gumboots for adults and children. Ag Warehouse Colac, the corner of Deans Creek Road and the Princess Highway, and Ag Warehouse Simpson, Lavers Hill Road.
Can you remember the last time you gave your harvest gear a proper once-over? If it's still coated in last season's dust, it's time to book your pre-season service at Greg Allen Farm Machinery. The team specialises in pre-harvest inspections, repairs and servicing to make sure your balers, rakes, tedders and mowers are running at their best before the pressure's on. Avoid costly breakdowns when the season hits and work starts again. Call Greg Allen Farm Machinery today and get ahead of harvest.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Looking for building materials? Look to ENRA Parlour Home Hardware of Simpson. Find a huge range of timber, roofing, plumbing and electrical lines. Delivering to Compton, Timboon, Princetown and Port Campbell. Parlour's Home Hardware, Barrelmore Street, Simpson.
G'day, Jason here from Assassin's Weed and Vermin Control. Don't let capeweed, dock or any pest weeds or insects take over your property. Let Assassins take care of all your boom spraying needs. So give weeds and vermin the big A. Call Assassins today, 0418 133 167.
Cook with the world's best brands at Harvey Norman, AEG, Miele, F&B, Smeg, Bosch, Electrolux, Westinghouse, Belling, Falcon, Alvie and Breville. Experience the latest technology in premium cooking appliances, freestanding cookers, ovens with pyrolytic cleaning, steam ovens, cooktops and range hoods, plus the latest in microwave ovens, including air fry technology. Complete your kitchen with our wide range of sinks, taps, dishwashers and refrigeration. Shop for the world's best brands in-store or online now at Harvey Norman.
How's Mia going?
Yeah, really good. But I think it's time for her first bra.
Well, I went with Keely to Just Lovely in Colac. The team was so helpful and quick, I got fitted at the same time.
That's not a bad idea.
It's genius. No need for an appointment.
Oh, I'll take Mia to Just Lovely.
Powered by Sports Power Colac, FSR Equip, KFC Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, welcome back here to CDFNL Live on Mix FM. Alvie 4-6-30, leading South Colac 1-3-9. Big second half at Red Rock, about to get underway. Both sides out in the ground, just getting out of their huddles, and they're going to line up into their positions and have a big second half. Third quarter is going to be all thanks to Sports Power Colac, but it has been a domination from Alvie, 10 scoring shots to 4. But it feels like they're a bit more ahead than 21 points, Pete Mulheron.
Well, conditions like this, the margin's always greater because you've only really get one quarter to make it up. So this is the quarter where South Colac will be defending desperately, but they need to score as well. So
good news, boys. Lockie Rose, if you're starting on the ground this quarter, which is great news.
Good. Yeah.
So obviously managing him as best they can in his first senior game back for a number of weeks with that back issue, because he obviously had that issue in that that forced him to miss a prelim last year.
It is a big one for the Roos. They were 6 points. They almost rolled the top side in Lawn a couple of weeks ago. They gave Birregurra a bit of a hammering, and then they had a hammering against the Colac Imperials. Out of the big crucial month, they're going to walk away 1-4, 1-3. They need to win this game or get back into this ball game.
So Brazani started this third quarter on the ruck, and Day just hacks the kick forward to start the Sports Power Colac third turn. Regan Monahan comes out. They put Garner up in the full forward zone. Jacobs, kick intercepted by Holland. Good kick, finds Cox. Marks at 45 out, but it's a tough kick. He's going to go into the pocket. Finds Jack Foley. Don't know if that been 15, but umpire gives a bit of it out. So this is a tough kick for Jack Foley. It's, of course, great to see him back after missing a lot of footy a couple of years ago with that knee injury.
So at least he's kicking into the breeze here and gone for the pass.
Yeah, he's gone for the pass, but am I a chance here? Monahan, hand pass. Roosevelt punches it away. Coming through on this occasion, Yellen. Yellen just hacks the kick out of there. A good contest by Spence. Put the ball to ground. Well wrapped up by McKean. Donahue mops up. Hand pass to Holland. Had a fumble there on this occasion. Hacked off the ground by Williams. And his kick was off Spence, but grabbed it. Good clean handball there to Strawn. Got the hand pass just to Stair. De Lorenzo to Riddell. Kick his second and goes bang!
Great finish.
That is the player that I thank to Premium Group Painting, and that's also a goal that I contender. Champagne footy from the Swans.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
That was magnificent football, and that's the goal that South Colac did not afford to concede. They're 5-6-36 near Alvie. 1-3-9 South Colac. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard. Pete from one end to the other. Bang, bang, bang.
Beautiful passage of play there, and Strawn really set that up. He was prepared to take the hit. He hung on to the ball as long as he could before he gave the hand pass off. He took the hit, but it set his teammates up, and they were able to finish. And
what about the other end, Pete? South had 2 chances for a shot for goal. They just kept chipping it in, passing it.
Yeah, at some stage you've got to just take responsibility
Just have
and
a crack.
shot.
Yeah. So there we go. The Swans with the opener of this second half, and they lead it 36-9.
Yeah, Vanek, no free kick.
So free kick will go to the Roos in the middle of the ground to Monaghan. He's going to kick on the outer side. Bounces off Perkins's head. Here's Maragula. He takes a cheeky bounce. He kicks the centre half forward. Here's Riddell. Is he going to wind up again? He is. He's going to go long. Goes through for a behind.
Gee, Dom should have got a free kick.
He was held by the arm there.
Almost a 9-pointer, Pete.
Yeah.
5-7-37 Alvie, 1-3-9 South Colac. It is all the Swans at the moment. They are attacking. Walt Mulgrew got it over top to Donahue. Donahue now kicks out of the defensive 50. It's being turned over. Monaghan.
I don't know what he was doing.
Backwards hand pass to Maragula. Maragula gets it over the top now. Here's a chance now for Riddell again. He goes inbound for Jensen Monaghan. Kick was punched away. Benny Eddy's there. Off hands again. Here's a chance again for Strawn. Monaghan. That's in South Colac's Monaghan. It's a ball up.
Monaghan's everywhere.
Oh, there is. They are.
Yeah,
Be a ball up.
One thing, we need Mulder and Scully to get involved, I reckon, there as well. That'll just have to do me today, Pete.
Here's a chance now for Prazzani. Mulder couldn't take it. Monaghan's got it again. It'll be another ball up. Edge of the square favouring Alvie. You are kicking up the hill with the wind in this third quarter. Crucial 4 points. Day sends the ball now into the middle of the ground. Cox couldn't take it. Here's a chance now for the Roos. They go inside the forward 50 here. Picked up here by Gardner. Hand past the circuit. Overruns it with Stevens. Burrow got it to what's his name? Jacobs. Got it to Eddie. Got it to Lincoln there.
Too many ball people.
I know. There now, this way, that way. Look at that dancing Mills. Got it over top to Strawny. Strawny got it over top to Eamon Spence. He got the hand pass over top to De Lorenzo. Back to Spence. Picks up the footy. Puts it inside the 40. Riddell. Should have been a free kick. No. Menzies mops up. Gets it to Stevens. Back to Menzies. Menzies thumping kick from half back to half forward. But Jacobs.
Gee.
Big class harvest centre mark of the day in front of Matty Gardner. And the Swans' defence just hold up the great wall of Alvie.
And this is just to show what they've shown the last couple of seasons, Alvie. Slowly starting to get back to their best. That's a good ball.
Hands.
And finds De Lorenzo, Pete. That was good hands.
Yeah.
He's gone centre wing. He's going to kick to centre half forward. Beautiful. Finds Williamson. He's got Dom one out. That should be nearly 50.
That should be 50.
He's about 2 metres over the mark. Should be 50. Has to be.
What's he thinking?
Brad Circuit has had a brain fade. He thought he played on, and it's going to be... Now, what's going on here?
What's he doing?
And...
He's reporting someone, I think. Someone's...
He's going... No, what's going on here? So there's 2 umpires. That's
okay.
50. Cue to Benny Hill music. Gee whiz. Like Triple M did that Richmond Essendon.
Yeah, I was going to say cue to Richmond Essendon music.
Jesse Williamson's going to kick the easiest goals ever going to kick.
There's no one even on the mark.
There isn't. You're right, Pete.
They're not even going to bother. He's got his first. And Alvie are really sending a message. They're 5-7-37. South Colac 1-9. Everyone's confused. We're confused in the box. What the hell is going on here, Pete?
Well, it shouldn't have been confusing. He clearly marked the ball and it was his kick. And who was on the mark there? That
I think it was Cox. And
originally went over the mark, and it probably should have been 50 from there. And then Brad Circuit seemed to think he played on, and that's where the 50 ended up coming from.
Margin 34 points.
Total confusion.
Yeah.
Total confusion.
I'm confused.
Around the ground, thanks to Big Order. It was Illawarra back 53, leading Apollo Bay 6. Back in the middle. As Alvie sends the ball forward, they're 43-9 up at the moment. Roosevelt had a freshie, missed a lot, but it's a chance now for Stevens. His kick went straight down the line to Lincoln there, who is having A big impact, Pete.
Yeah,
I told you he was going to rise to the occasion in these next 10 weeks.
There are loose players everywhere now for Alvie.
Yeldon now sends the ball forward for the Swans, looking for Dom there. He's going to pick up the ball on the volley. Sells a bit of candy. There's the dominatrix. He sends it long. Mulder couldn't take the mark. Menzies got it to Donahue. South Colac are in all sorts at the moment. They're under immense pressure to be a ball up in the right forward pockets.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah. They just can't do anything. Just can't
can't
do a thing right, South Colac. Alvie just made them look really ordinary to come out this third quarter. They've really come to play in this third quarter.
There's Dom there. He's giving away a free kick.
Advantage should be paid.
Yep.
Oh, come on, Arby was off.
Just look at the scoreboard, Pete. We've got GDFNL timekeepers at the moment. 50 minutes gone.
Yeah, the boys have forgot to stop it at half time.
Right, 7 minutes in this Sports Power third quarter. 43-9. 34 points the margin. We had the close one at one stage. It was 9-all. About 10 minutes into that second quarter. It's been all Alvie. Here's O'Sullivan for South Colac. Sends the ball out of defensive 50. Mulgrew couldn't take the mark. And it's gone out of bounds. Boundary thrown on that AL2 side.
So South have set up differently this quarter. They know they've got a score, so they're not parking the bus deep. They're trying to defend a bit higher to create a scoring chance, but it's come at a cost for them early in this quarter.
Lawn 43 leading Otway Districts 22, Imps 89 leading the Eagles 10, and Spirriar 37 leading Simpson 30. Think quarter around the grounds as the Swans went to go forward, kicked off the ground there by Bordenette. Really hasn't had a big impact. It's going towards the boundary. As Lincoln Dare keeps it alive. Backwards hand pass. Miragular.
Their numbers everywhere.
Goes inbound.
Oh,
and
Jensen
finds a teammate. Strawn.
Jensen Monahan's. Oh, they
Chance back
stuffed
to
it up.
Geldon. He was tackled. Free kick goes the way of South Colac across the half-back line.
One too many handballs.
The Roos desperately need a couple of goals as Prezani got it over top to Donahue. Larry's boy goes inbound. He finds Circuit. Circuit breaker hasn't had a real big impact today. He goes in short and he finds Stevens. So Ashton Stevens with the footy.
Look, no one to kick to. There's just no one leading at the
Looks
footy.
a field. What can he do? He goes backwards to Donahue, winds up, kicks the centre half forward. Wasn't a great kick. Kicked off the shin of Mulder. Here's a chance now for Stevens again. Foley. Hand passes over top to Circuit. Circuit goes backwards to Donahue. They have got absolutely no clue at the moment. The Great Wall at Alvie, they can't break him here, South Colac, as Day sends it inside the 450.
Oh, good catch.
And somehow they have broken it, and there's a mark.
That's a good catch.
It's Tommy McKean. Better on the run, though, Pete.
Yeah, better on the run. I thought he'd done his hamstring there.
Yeah, this is a tough kick, though, to be
Right
fair.
up against the boundary.
And he's kicking into this wind he's going to kick into at the moment. So
right up against the line. Tommy McKean, as he said, better on the run after about charging 100 metres down the field. He goes back. It's going to drop short in the goal square.
Lincoln.
And Link there takes a big mark for Alvie. Class harvest centre. Mark of the day. Geez, having a big impact,
It
Pete.
is a huge impact.
Oh, it has kicked just a 15 to Roosevelt. Watch him launch this. He is going to absolutely ball burst it, and that's what he does. Kick to the wing position there. Jenkins underneath it. Him and Prezani spawn to each other, and that has to be delivered. Yeah, no. Throw it in. The suspense in the box. That was a bit of the suspense there, boundary throw in.
Well, if there was ever a delivered out of bounds, he literally hand-passed it to the boundary line.
That was one that was paid during the Hawks Port Adelaide game. That was a bit unlucky, but Jack Gunston kicked an absolute ripper as well. Here's Holland. Hacked forward by Strawn. Mulder. Dispossessed. Puts his head over it again. He's got three South Colacs to get beat. Circuit throwing out
great.
today. His kick was well smothered. Comes out to Cody down on. Hand pass. Circuit was a bit wide for him, however. Eddie gets back there. There's a bit going on off the footy. Kicked out of there by Permazel. Oh, well done to De Lorenzo. Now it comes to Strawn. Kicks the full forward there underneath it there. Bremer at the kick. Spence is going to try and pick this up. Can he? Well done, Donnie. Pushed underneath it there. Jenkins, well played. And he concedes. He saved a certain score and threw for a behind.
So 6-8, 44, 139.
Matty Garner at full forward, which is an unusual move.
You got to try something, Pete.
You do, yeah. They need to take a mark down there.
Donahue with the kick-out duties here for South Colac. Launches it out of defence, looking for Monahan.
Good mark.
Oh, takes the mark. Class other centre mark of the day. He's going to go looking for Foley. It's Jordan's taking the mark in front of Hickey.
This is the next problem, though.
Yeah.
Good ball movement at the moment thus far for South Colac.
There's numbers loose, man. There's like 3 loose.
In between the 2 dugouts, Foley, Jordan finds Jack Foley on centre wing. So looks the field here as Jack. He kicks now to centre half forward. Garner and Prazzani's there, but Burrow.
That was always going to happen.
Goes and takes a big mark, but he's turned it over. Jack Foley couldn't take the mark, though. De Lorenzo this way, that way. Hand passes to the Hickster. Hayden Hickey. He sends the ball inside the forward 50. Williamson couldn't take the mark. Dom Dare on ground level. He's hunting for the football. Donahue can't grab it. He just gets the hand pass out. Here's Mulgrew. Hand passes to Steve Prassani. Perkins. Stevens. Crunch. Alvie are inspired.
Yeah, they're in dice.
One in about 4. They've just, as I said, without the footy being even better.
Yeah, up in their face.
Something that Alvie are not really renowned for, but they've been great. They've really put pressure under every time South Colac got the football. And here they go, Rosevier. Hand passes to Strawn. I like this guy. Ball kicked inside the forward 50, but it's been turned over. Donahue's going to go inbound, and he finds Joel Menzies.
Yep, so they're on the canvas at the moment, almost South Colac. Alvie, I reckon, a 1 blow away from winning this, wrapping this up. Cox couldn't take the mark. Stevens' hand passes get smothered there. Ball's spilled out to Jordan Foley. Just smothered along the boundary line, but guess who? Lincoln Dare's taking the absolute P1 out of everybody today. He goes back inside defensive 50 and finds Jacobs. And he's got numbers in the corridor. Carmen, he has to come. Well done, Day. Created a contest. What could South Colac do on the turnover? Downard. Hack kicked inside to 25. And Cox has taken the mark 20 metres out. The best passage of play for the entire afternoon. Well done to Zach Day. He had to make a contest, and he did.
He did.
And Cox will go back and have a shot for their second goal today. He'll kick from 20 metres out.
And Carmody stood under the ball. He knew what was coming, but he stood his ground. But great play there from Day to exercise the spoil.
So Benny Cox played, I believe, a season with the Colac Imperials as a junior as well, if my mind serves me correctly.
Yeah, he did play at Imps.
So he comes in there, Benny Cox, for their second and a much-needed goal, which is the understatement of the day, and he's put it through. So South finally get their second. It's been a while. And the Kangaroos get with him back to under 5 kicks. They're 2-3-15 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Alvie 6-8-44. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 14 gold on his sports power Colac. Third term on the Richardson's Real Estate Time Glock Pink Mulherron here. A much needed goal for South.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Drewy. Desperately needed goal. But I feel like the breeze has dropped again.
Yeah, I reckon you're right.
Yeah, it just feels a bit still at the moment, which probably won't help South, because that means that you'll be able to score at both ends of the ground, which is probably to Alvie's advantage when they got the lead.
So South finally get their second goal of the afternoon. Garner wins it straight to circuit, but he's tackled and wrapped up into the middle of the ground here. So another ball up. We've gone 14.5 in this third quarter. 44 plays 15. Circuit kick was smothered. Chance it again, Maragula. Rosevier. Check out Rosevier's haircut there, Pete.
Yeah.
That is a fair mop on him.
Yeah.
He's got the old tips as well.
He looks like Paul Vanderhaar, don't you reckon?
Paul Vanderhaar.
He does. He looks like Paul Vanderhaar.
And speaking of players that can kick a torp, he can kick a few over during the day.
He can.
The dad tells a funny story which can't be repeated on air, unfortunately.
Circuit. Somehow got ball in a boot, Jake Stringer style. Inside the forward half, but it comes Maragula. Maragula, quick hand pass over the top. Ford, Stevens, Mulgrew. Here's a chance now for Vanderhaar, or Rosevier. Sends it inside the forward 50.
Look at that.
And Williamson takes a good class over centre mark of the day, Jesse. And he'll go back and have a shot about 45 metres out. Up the hill with the wind.
And he's done the Matty Lloyd already.
He does, thrown the grass up.
No excuse to miss now.
Around the courts and the netball, thanks to Theodore Bediatry. Illawarra Bag 82 defeated Apollo Bay 29.
Jeepers, Jesse Williamson right on the 50. He goes whooshka.
Magnificent.
That is an absolute ripper of a goal. And he's got his second for the afternoon. He kicked a pretty easy one earlier in this quarter. 7-8-50 Alvie. 2-3-15 South Colac. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 16 minutes gone in this third quarter. Big game of football, and Alvie, they're trying to get back on the winners list for the first time in about 5 weeks.
and he had a lot of height on that shot for goal, and it didn't hold up. So I'm thinking to myself, I think that breeze has dropped.
Yeah, I might go for a look at three-quarter time, Pete.
Yeah,
Just throw some grass up, Pete. See what's going on.
Dirty old Matty Lloyd.
Looks like you're throwing your coffee all over yourself, though, Pete.
I did.
Oh, don't do it, Matt. Don't do it, Matt.
Someone get him a beer.
Oh, jeez.
Don't tell Trish I'll be in trouble when I get home.
Here's Blake has been best on the ground. Lincoln there. He thumps it along to Williamson. Beautifully run by McDowell. Crunch. Can't pass there. Coronas. Intercepted by Melgrew. Melgrew just hacks the kick out at a defensive 50. Circuit should pick it up. Hand pass back to Jack Foley. He's got time on the wing. That's a poor kick. And Jensen Monahan read it well and took an easy mark. He's going to go short. Finds Permazel. Becoming a real good player in the Alvie defence. He's got players in board, and he's going to decide to go long. He's kicked it about 30 out. Dom Dazer underneath it. Good punch away by O'Sullivan. Marnie front and centre. Just pressured as he kicked. Not 15 required. Donahue rode it nicely. Hand pass in hope, really. Looking for Jack Foley. Tried to keep the ball rolling forward, but he couldn't. And we're going to get a boundary throw in as we approach time on this third term with Alvie leading by 35 points, 7-8-50. We're needing to kick a goal for the Rex Hunt scoreline to South Colac 2-3-15. We saw about 3 of them last night. We saw Lemon Chicken, we saw Brother, we saw Lord Nelson last night at the Gabba. So what can happen here with the Swansea inside 50, 45 out?
Coronas was in the ruck there, but the Roos win the stoppage. They go to centre win. Prazzani couldn't take the mark. Big pack around this one here. Mulder got the quick camp pass to Roosevere. Vanaha, he sends the ball to centre half forward for the Swans. Spence couldn't take the mark.
Williamson.
Jesse Williamson, he runs his full measure. Sets it up.
Jesse!
And he misses behind.
Yeah, one job.
Gee, he picked that up so cleanly, didn't he?
He's going to be, if the Alvie make the finals, he's going to have a big impact at the Central Reserve, I reckon. He's one of those players that could kick you 4 or 5 in a quarter when you're a final.
Yeah.
He's a big game player. I remember one night at Cobden against Portland, kicked 5 in about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
so that's what he can do.
Yeah, that's what I reckon he could do come September. 7-9-50 Alvie, 2-3-15 the Swans.
He's just got so much X factor about him too. So
trying to lock themselves in to the top 5. And with Birregurra and the Colac Imperials and Illawarra back all going to have wins, South Colac going to find themselves 4 points out in percentage.
Oh, good mark.
Yeah, guess who?
In the top 5. Jesse Williamson takes a mark.
Oh, they're on here.
He's going to send it back inside the forward 50. Dom there.
I didn't need to do it.
He put a little bit of mayo on it, but he's going to get a free kick.
It was a free kick.
He had a big dollop of he had a big wooden spoon and just threw the mayo on it, and he said, give us it. It was a free, but he did.
Steph Cobb's stat, Maxie. That's the first free kick this quarter for Alvie.
Really?
Yes.
But they had a 2-on-1 there, South.
I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he pushed it all.
Has not kicked a goal yet this afternoon, Dom there, and they're still winning, which is a good sign for the Swans. Right up against the boundary, right forward pocket.
Oh, he loves it.
He kicks a goal.
And he's kicked it into the netball course.
Big nightmare there. Got his first, and they lead this ball game now by 40-odd points, 8-9-57 to 2-3-15. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard, 42 points. Thank you, Maths. And that is 62 minutes gone on the... 62 minutes.
Coming up 63.
We've got the GDFNL timekeepers up.
There needs to be an inquiry, Maxie.
20 minutes gone in this third quarter, thanks to Sports Bell Colac.
63 now.
There needs to be an inquiry, doesn't there, Drew?
It not going to matter, mate. I think they forgot to push the lever.
They might have Wilco over there.
Oh, no. Back in the middle we go now with margin back out to 7 straight kicks, and here they go again. Strawn to Carmody. Carmody's kick inside 50, might have been touched off the boot. Menzies comes out to meet it, applying some good pressure on De Lorenzo. Ball spilled out again. Day, how's that for South Colac? He's sort of hand past a note, really looking for Monahan for the Kangas. Ball going towards the boundary. Downard did okay to get out of it, but overrunning it was Circuit. Burrow's been superb in defence. To Regan Monahan. His chip kick in ball finds Yellen.
Oh,
and the umpire and Jensen Monahan collide. Of course, Jensen Monahan, a former umpire himself. See, that would have been a big fine at the tribunal in the AFL. That'd have been a dog's breakfast fair income. As Jacobs now has it on centre wing.
He's been solid today too, Jacobs.
He's a beauty, and he goes in board to De Lorenzo. So Alvie really putting them to the sword. That's a good kick for Dom there. Can't pass there. It was a bit of a shocking kick inside 50 though. Coronas lays a good tackle there on Donahue. And we're going to get a ball up.
It's amazing how when the ball moves quickly from one end to the other, it gives Dom Dare that space, doesn't it, to get out on his own.
Garner will shepherd it out of it, no free kick. Brendan Monahan coming very, very silently. Donahue, Menzies sort of just gave him the ball. Garner was dealt with off the booty, but nonetheless, Dano comes up here to meet it. This is Zach. He had a fumble. Monahan went to ground. Taken by De Lorenzo. He has a ping from 40. It's a go to the goal square. Strawn! Oh, cannot wait to see what he can do in the later part of the year. He has taken a class over centre mark of the day, and he's going to go back for number 3 from no less than 20 metres out, almost directly in front.
De Lorenzo got a big hit after he kicked that ball, Pete.
He was harshly dealt with after he disposed of the ball, but he's up and about, so that's all good.
So, look, we all this talk about Lord and the Colac Imperials. Alvie have said, don't forget about us. As Strawn comes in and kicks his third, and that's their 9th, and they've sent a message said, don't count us out yet in 2025. They go to 9-9-63. Marginetto game high, 48 points. South Colac at 2-3-15 on the live ladder, Pete. The percentage is going to drop, and they're going to drop a game clear outside the 5.
Yeah, trouble for South. Strawn had no right to mark that. He was out of position. The South Colac player had the best position to take the mark, but he's shown that why he's played a higher league of footy.
Think quarter around the grounds. Imps 105 leading the Eagles 17. Birregurra 51 leading Simpson 42. Illawarra BX 71. BX 71 leading Apollo Bay 13. And Lawn 65 leading Otway Districts 22.
Oh, here they go again.
So here's a chance now for Strawn. The 1-2 with Monahan. Strawn sends it inside the forward half. Dom Dare couldn't take the mark off.
He was tripped.
He tripped over himself. I reckon he tripped over himself.
Oh, no.
And then he was pinned.
I reckon I might have to check the replays.
Oh, the old clumsy legs then as Perkins goes backwards to O'Sullivan in the back pocket. He kicks short and he finds a teammate in Mulgrew.
He's been good today.
Always very surface.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
You've jinxed him.
The old commentator's curse.
As Mulder, get it up to Strawn. Strawn winds up for 4. Strawn's got 4. Get around Strawn. He's on 4. Goal at A contender.
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Look at the score now, boys.
Oh, boy. 11-11, 77.
No. 10-9, 69, 11 chicken.
That's why I was gearing you up, boys. 10-9, 69 and 2-3-15.
Has this quarter gone 70 minutes yet, Max?
67.
67 minutes.
Pete, so when you're watching the footy, Drew, do you sit in front of the telly and yell out lemon chicken?
Yep. Pete Hickey started that on me, or me.
Oh, well, I think it was Pete.
One of the most beautiful dishes of all time, lemon chicken with rice.
Greg Strawn's really stamped his authority on this game, hasn't he?
Well,
such a old school name, isn't it? Glenn Strawn.
Glenn Strawn.
And they got to get another free kick for holding the footy. So this is really unravelling here for South Colac. They can't do a thing right.
Of course, Greg Strawn was a premiership player for Richmond in 1980.
Oh, there,
great story,
right,
Pete. Tell us here, Greg. It's not me.
He played with my old man too back in the 80s as well.
Yeah, right.
Because Dad played in the under-19 premiership that year as well. So here's a chance for Mulgrew. Hand pass in board to Donahue. Takes everybody on. Kicks inside 50. Gardner's got 2 to beat. Jacobs couldn't quite bring it down. Eddie, she hasn't been a good pick up this year. That's a good kick to Moralia. He marks it. Defensive side of the wing position. His first game back from his trip overseas. He's going to put it up to about 30. De Lorenzo.
It was like a claw machine then.
And he kicked there looking for Williamson. They did okay. Williamson, brilliant able to Strawn. Can he kick a 5th? It's bouncing. Just on the wrong side. Through for a 1 behind. Gee, he's going to put a lot of bums on seats September, boys.
Yeah.
Where do they pick him up from?
He's down near the outer side of Melbourne, I think.
He's a school teacher.
How did he get him?
I'm not sure.
Just walked into the club and said, look, I need a game of footy.
I think he might be connected to Will Jacobs through school.
Yeah, okay,
I'm not 100% sure.
Gee, what a pick up just before the deadline of transfers as they send the ball out of defence. Well, Lorne used to be the masterminds of doing that.
Yeah,
used to pick up a gun.
When you got Williamson, Dom Dare, and him in the same forward line, and Lincoln Dare when they tried when Rosevy's 100%. Well, good night, Irene. It could be trouble.
These circuits are high up and under. Jensen Monahan couldn't take the mark. Here's a chance. Donahue couldn't gather the football. And it'll be another ball up. What to make of South Colac, though, boys? Because at the start of the year, all three of you guys had them in a grand final.
Yeah, look, they have to say on any measure it's been a disappointing season for them so far.
Underachieved.
Yeah, well, they've still got 5 weeks and a quarter to go, but
right.
It does not look good for them at three-quarter time in this big game of football. It's Alvie 10-10-70, South Colac 2-3-15. We'll take a break. KFC Colac last quarter. Can the Roos somehow come back from the clouds and win it? Or will Alvie continue on and win their first game in 5 weeks? Stay tuned here on Mix FM.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. When local news...
Schroeder underneath this. Schroeder around one. Got the hand pass over the top. Here's a chance now.
Yes.
Open goal. And the Cats get another one.
Just
That's
like
an
that.
absolute ripper. Picks up the football. Slams it on the boot. It's rolling. Arnold gets it. Arnold snaps. And it's a goal at A contender. Floyd now kicks it inside the forward 50 for the Saints. Can I get a mark?
Great mark.
One-hand slips catch.
Curtis.
Class over centre mark of the day. They can't even read out the score at times. Ball kick now is Aussie Arnold.
mark.
He's going to be paid the mark. He punched it, then just took the mark straight after.
Quite take the mark, but Cashman mops up yet again for the Saints. At the bounce.
Great tackle.
Should be holding the footy, and it is. George Stephen was outstanding.
The H. Tevlin throws the ball up. Stephen wins the tap out. Scott rips it out and kicks the goal. And he celebrates goal at A contender.
Back it comes to Floyd. Dangerous time from 35. He has a shot for goal, and he has kicked it. Jeez, didn't they need that? What a goal from Floyd.
Stand gather that to McKay. So William McKay now kicks the ball inside the 450.
There he is again.
Oh, great Scott.
At the front, and he's not quite. Ball still on the spin.
it's got it.
Here's Stephen again. He has a snap and kicks his third. The Cats are home, and they're the real deal in 2025. Coming up to compete, Wharton. Ball spells to the front. There's the siren. The Cats are the real deal in 2025.
Water Solutions, serving the southwest for over 25 years. Irrigation and filtration systems to pumps and rainwater tanks, and your local experts in solar pump systems. Think Water Colac, they do water well.
Is home or business security on your mind? Trust Stevcom, a fully licensed and accredited installer. They can plan the best security solution for you. Alarm, CCTV or door access control. Don't risk it. Choose Stevcom for peace of mind.
Quality and professional earth moving solutions, that's LGK Earthworks, a family-run business tackling your rural, civil and landscaping projects. For a free, no-obligation quote, lgkearthworks.com.au. Check out their exceptional eye for detail on Instagram.
Timboon Motors are now Mahindra dealers. Mahindra have a great range of sport utility vehicles engineered for adventure with a 7-year warranty and roadside assist on most models. Mahindra, rugged, reliable and excellent value. Test drive today at Timboon Motors, LMCT 2032.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension, together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
At Harvey Norman, buy now with no deposit, 16 months interest free on a participating Latitude credit card and get a bonus gift card up to $1,000. Furniture, bedding, TVs, fridges, computers and more. Shop with no deposit, 16 months interest free from Latitude Financial Services and get a bonus $100 gift card for every $1,000 you spend. Monthly credit card fee currently $10.95 applies. New customers must be approved. Minimum finance $1,000. Equal monthly payment plan, T's and C's, charges and exclusions. Don't miss no deposit, 16 months interest free from Latitude at Harvey Norman now.
Maya's phone is at 1%, but she's not stressed. Because she has 6 KFC tenders for $6.95.
Right.
Priorities. 6 for $6.95 tenders. KFC, FLG. Not everywhere and not forever. Pick up only.
Powered by Sports Power Colac, FSR Equip, KFC Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
Yeah, three-quarter time here at Red Rock. Big game, and it's Alvie have taken it to the party. They lead this one by 45 points, 70 to 15 before we kick off the KFC Colac last quarter. Stevcom stats, AJ?
14 free kicks, Alvie. 11 South Colac. 18 hit-outs, Link Dare. Alvie. South Colac 22 to Matt Garner. Leading stats winner for Alvie, 27 to Link Dare. 14 kicks, 13 handballs, 6 marks. South Colac, Adam Donahue, 32 possessions, 21 kicks, 11 handballs, 5 marks. Those leading stats winners on each team. Thanks to Stevcom, boys.
Around the ground, Saints to think order. Birregurra 7-10-52, leading Simpson 6-6-42. Imps leading 106-17. Lawn 65 to Otway Districts 22, and Illawarra Biak 71, leading Apollo Bay 13.
So speaking of teams who need a good percentage, well, that's going to help Illawarra Biak a lot. Well, Hawthorn are going to get back on the winners list. They're up by 38 against Port Adelaide down at Launceston there on election day. So it was KFC Colac last quarter underway. You go to KFC now, get 6 original tennis for just $6.95 as Riddell gets a hands to Liam Mulder. He's tackled. Good tackle there by Day. Coming through on that occasion, Perkins. Circuit to Cody Downard. He kicks up towards the wing position there. Over the head of Coronis and Foley. Monahan comes barging through. Might have got one on the shoulder there. No free kick. Lincoln Des been outstanding. Moralia picked it up. Foley from nowhere trapped it nicely there and comes away. Kicks the centre half forward. Garner got up there. Couldn't quite take the mark. Ball spilled free there. Holland. Hickey coming through now. Jacobs. Port and ball one at centre half forward. Kangas have got the numbers. Foley, good tackle, Jacobs, and that will be a ball up on the edge of the square at centre half forward for South Colac.
Hot ball out there in the first minute of play.
Indeed, so the Hawks are back on the winners list down in Tassie. And that very even season continues. Downard, that's Cody. He's tackled strongly by Strong, who really ripped the game open since quarter time. We're going to get another ball up, 55 from goal. Ball up again. Prazzani wins the tap down. Roosevelt had a fresh air shot, didn't connect. Donahue's around the contest as well. Marnie over the top. And we'll do it all over again. So South Colac now going to find themselves a game outside the 5 with 5 rounds to go. And they've got a pretty good draw coming home as well. Hickey comes out to Lockie Mulder. He's got into the game since quarter time despite being tagged. Goes short to this guy. He's been phenomenal in Strawn. He's kicked towards half forward. Liam Mulder fell over, sorry. Day coming through on that occasion there. Good contest. Monahan and Riddell. And Monahan didn't think he had the footy at all, and he's going to win himself a free kick. He got in front. Centering kick into the corridor. Here's Donahue. Been that far their best play today. Kick up towards half forward. Garner's had one of those days, couldn't trap it. Jacobs grabbed it and he's away. Has a bounce. He can have another one if he wants to. Kicks to centre half forward. Spence on a leg. Crunch! Spence and Marnie run into each other.
Friendly fire.
And Perkins is down as well. That was a pretty heavy hit. And Perkins is unlucky there as well. He just got caught in the sandwich there. And it's been a pretty dirty day for South, and Mitchie Perkins is still down.
Yeah, he looks like he's come off the worst of the 3 of them in that collision.
Yeah, and obviously Ryan McAllidan done for the day as well. He got injured in the first 2 minutes, so South Colac's day has just gone from bad to worse. Mitch Perkins has suffered what we think, and he's back on his feet. Probably just take the wind out of himself.
Yeah, I think it was just a body collision more.
Yeah, so Sam Marnie's up on his feet, which is okay.
Oh, nothing would hurt Sam Marnie.
Yeah, he can run through a brick
Peter
wall.
Hickey could run through him and he would still stand.
He can run through a brick wall just about. So Williamson's is deep, so play about to get underway. All 3 players back on their feet. They're all okay. So Marnie's got the kick. He kicks long up towards the full forward zone. Dom Dare's underneath for Bordernet. Should have marked that. Ball spit out to Carmody. Hands it off to Liam. Mulder's had a good day. His kick was smothered. Perkins placing good pressure. Should have got a free kick, Mulder. And umpire said play on. Marnie did well to Lockie Mulder. Deep in the pocket for 35. Goes towards the goal square. Williamson. Well done, O'Sullivan. And through for a rush behind. So they go to 10-11-71. South Colac 2-3-15. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 3.5 gone in his KFC Colac. Last quarter go to KFC now. 6 original tenders for $6.95.
One more goal for Alvie, Drew.
Oh, yes. Well done, AJ. He's all over it.
Well, it smells like we're going to get a dump of rain, though. You can smell it, can't you, Pete?
You can. But great second half by Jesse Williamson. He's looked really dangerous up forward, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's spot on, Pete. Yeah, he's done really well on the Stevcom stat sheet. He's got 6 handballs, 3 marks. Primarily, that's been in the second half. Yeah.
Oh, and then as I said that, the sun's just sort of broken out of the clouds.
Strange days indeed.
O'Sullivan, thumping kick out of the defence. Bordernet couldn't take the mark. Roosevelt's there as well. Picks up the football.
Here we go.
Winds up. He's kicked to the hot spot.
That's That's what he can do.
Guilty, puts the mitts out, marks it like Matthew Richardson. He'll have a shot for goal.
He missed it.
Hopefully he doesn't kick it like Matthew Richardson. He's directly in front, about 25 metres out from goal.
I'm not going to tell, but Zinger, straight through the two big sticks, please.
Here we go, Drew. 2 goals, 2 so far this afternoon. Jesse Williamson gaining some form. It's a big month for him, or a big next 6 weeks.
Come on.
It's a strange kick, very high.
Not going to make the
It didn't. It goes down for Riddell.
Yes!
Riddell mops it up like a rover and kicks a goal at A contender.
Yes!
A Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
That was one of the, I don't know if that was a trick play there, Pete. The old alley-oop like the Harlem Globetrotters would have done, but Williamson's kick went really, really high, hit the pack, and Riddell sort of mopped it up and kicked the goal, and they go to 11-11, 77.
Lord Nelson!
To 2-3-15, we say thank you, Rexy Hunt, for those Cheerios.
We were 1 point away from the triple threat.
I don't think that's a set play they practice at
I don't know, Pete.
but who knows? But,
you know how you missed the free throw and then your big guy just gets it, so you get 3 points? I reckon that was it.
It started there.
We keep talking about Lincoln Dare's day. We keep talking about Oscar Barrow's day. Strawn, and now Rue Riddell chimed in with 3 from the midfield. And here he is going, trying to take the mark, which is a good contest by Melgrew. Holland to Prazzani. Just got the kick away in the nick of time and finds Jack Foley. Foley has the footy out, chips it over the top for Tommy McKean. Good defensive work by Hickey. Probably bit stiff not to get a free, nothing doing. Alvie got all the numbers though, however. Hickey, chipping kick over the top, just a bit too much penetration for Marnie. And it's gone out of play. We've got a boundary throw and smack bang on centre wing, out of side of the ground.
So the thing with Riddell, he's not the quickest player over the ground, but he's a one-touch player. He's a clean player. He grabs the ball first go every time.
Yeah, really good to see him cement his spot, because he was in and out of the team for a couple of years as well during their strong era, and now he's having a real impact, and he cemented his spot today. He's been superb today.
Oh, look at the sun.
Oh,
it's beaming through now, boys.
And we're going to get another ball up there as well. So, South Colac here now. I'm going to be 1 game out of the 5 now. But they do have we've got Error back to come in that in the teams above them in the top 5 as well. So there's a couple of losses earlier in the year, going to come back to bite them potentially. And here they go for now with Cody Downard. He's going to go inboard to Donahue. Marks at 52 out. He's got no one really leading for him. So this has been the story of the day. They just haven't got no real connection going inside 50.
That's right. So outside 50 here, you'd think he struggled with the distance.
60 metres out. It's going to pop it to about 30 out. McKean pushed underneath it by Hickey. Ball spilled to the front. Foley tackled. Should have been holding the footy, not paid. Ball spilled out. In fact, it's gone inside that pack out again, and we're going to get another ball up. So
South have to keep fighting, Pete. They need the percentage.
That's right. They can't lose percentage. It'll damage their chances.
I think one team's going to enjoy a bit of percentage today. Illawarra back as well, which they needed to. They're inside the top 3 at the moment, but let's not forget those 2 points are going to come in handy for either Birregurra or Alvie. We're coming into round 18, and of course Birri and Alvie going to play in round 18. Could potentially decide that spot. Williamson, hand pass is good to Lockie Mulder. 60 metres out. Kick, Dom Dare's got the box seat. Good defensive work by O'Sullivan. He won the footy to Jenkins. Kick well smothered by Strawn. Jenkins tackled. Did he have prior? No, according to Linda Knight. And we're going to get a ball up here yet again. Support will be thrown up here. We'll go around the ground shortly, thanks to Thinkwater, also Theatre but Eyes Group. Illawarra back. Of course, Bayak won the A-grade Napa to remain 2 games clear. Jenkins caught, and he got one high, according to the umpire. We'll go around the grounds now due to the time being. It looks, we'll come back to that as South are going to empty through Jenkins. He gives the hand pass to Zach Day.
He sends the ball out of defensive 50. Pack around this one. Bouncing ball. Hayden Hickey gathers the footy. Gets the quick hand pass over the top now. They work it just inside the forward 50 yet again. Williamson flew high. Couldn't take the mark. Trying to gather the football in front of Donahue. And it's gone out of bounds and a boundary throw.
Oh, he's been paid to deliver it.
Oh, he has.
Oh, really?
She's paid to deliver it. Wow.
Surely not.
That's probably the square up and the one in the first turn.
Oh. South wanted it, so Donahue goes inbound and he finds a teammate in Day. Gets the quick hand pass back over the top to Donahue. Sends the ball out of defence. It's a chance now for Jacobs. Got the hand pass out to Permazel. Hand pass over the top now to Link there.
Kick.
Mulder. Cheeky little kick. Yeldon's got the ball.
Eddie's come off the bench.
Got the hand pass over the top to Dolorenzo. Dolorenzo now looking for Benny Eddy. Benny Eddy now. Hand passes over the top now. Looking to go forward. Here's a chance now for Jensen Monahan. No, he's going to leave it to Dom. Gets it over top to Strawn. Sells a bit of candy. Then he shrugs off his opponent. Kicks it inside the forward 50. Bordenette couldn't take the mark. Williamson can sniff a goal here. But Bordenette, he traps it in.
Yeah.
Oh, very kindly. And it's going to be a ball up in the left forward pocket.
Around the grounds. Alvie are not the only ones on 11-11-77. Aurora Biak, 11-11-77.
Lord Nelson.
Apollo Bay 1-8-14. We'll get back to the rest in just a second because Simpson's still a chance against Berry.
Here's a chance now for Donahue. Jenkins as well too there. Dom there. Runs out of tarmac.
Birregurra 8-10-58, lead Simpson 6-7-43. Lawn a goal away from that score as well. 10-11-71, away 3-4-22, and Imps 19-12-126, lead of Western Eagles 2-5-17. I wonder why Bailey Scott's on at the moment.
It's the biggest Eagles loss for a couple of years now, and they've been pretty competitive.
They have been.
Dan Casey will be a bit disappointed. He was coaching with Gary Ablett during the week at Big Dan Casey. He was on Team Ablett.
Senior or junior?
Junior.
So he's going to be playing in the Legends game coming up soon.
Who's?
Junior. Gary Ablett Jr., yeah. Cyril Rioli as well.
Daniel Gorringe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is Richo going to have a run, Pete?
No, I don't think so.
Crawford's coaching, Rewalt's coaching. Here's a chance now for Yeldon's. A high up and under kick's gone out of bounds on the full. I like that idea of having the Legends game back. I reckon that's going to be good.
Yeah, it's about time.
It's going to be on a Thursday night, though, which is very interesting.
Agro netball scores here. Warraback 82, Apollo Bay 29, Berry 66, Simpson 39, and South Colac, of course, a big upset, and it's a big one too. 63, they defeated Alvie 47, so that puts Birregurra inside the top three, I believe.
So 77-15 here. It's a big lead for Alvie. 62 points the margin.
Yep, that does put Birregurra inside the top three for now.
The Legends game, I think, is on the same night as the All-Australian night, is it? I think they said that the other night.
Did they?
Is that going to be at Marvel?
Bit of controversy.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, it's good to see it back. It's one of the great nights of football. I really like when the July school holidays.
They all in V-Lock.
Yeah.
So we used to go along to that game.
And, of course, the Under-18 Championship as well that falls in. They have a double-header. They play the Legends game one night, and then the next day they played all the last games.
We should organise.
Championships.
Go to the Legends.
We'll organise a CDFNL Legends game.
Oh, so
that'd be good.
Stevens probably dropped a bit anyway to Donahue, goes short to O'Sullivan. He's done his job, I reckon, today. To Donahue, receives it by hand. That's a poor kick again. Clean bowled everybody down there. Jacobs trapped it nicely. Hand paddles it forward into the corridor. Monahan put his head over it. There's Monahan. This is Brendan. He kicks it long up towards the half-forward zone. McKean pushed out of it there in the end by Hickey. Here's Lockie Mulder. He's got himself into the game since quarter time. He's overcome that bit of a tag. He goes short to Burrow, who's been superb. He's been brilliant down there. And speaking of another one who's been superb, Lincoln Dare, probably been best on ground. And that's a beautiful kick to De Lorenzo, who's been good as well. They've all been good today, the Swans. He goes short to Jacobs, attacking side of the centre. As they look to inflict more pain. This is Spence to Jensen Monahan. 52 out. That's a helicopter sort of a kick there. Dom Dare overran the footy. O'Sullivan, hand pass to Donahue. Probably been South's best by a mile. Receives a 1-2 from Holland. He's going to run it out of defensive 50. That's a shocking kick off the side of the boot. Both these teams are tied.
Oh, here he goes.
Says, stuff, get him off. Have a bounce. He gets a hand pass inside to Stephen Mazzani. Crunch there, stood up in the bum. He did bouncing foot. He goes a ping. He goes inboard to Yellen. That's all right, Pete. So this has been going to be a big result
Is that
for Alvie.
Tommy McKean? Who's got the cramp out there?
Yeah,
21.
I think that is McKean. Pete,
Tommy
you're
McKean.
Here's Eddie. Another one's been really good. He's been a good pick-up for the Swans in 2025. Probably been one of the recruits of the season. Goes over the top to Jensen Monahan. He goes, he's about 60 metres out. He's told to play on. Centering kick, Strawn, just got mitts to it. And he's going to get a free kick for front on contact. Evandy's going to be paid. Yellen goes inside 50, but O'Sullivan read it well.
So let's just hope that's cramped for Tommy McKean and not another hammy.
Yeah, because he's had a lot of...
He's about 90 metres out. What is he doing? Is he going for it?
He is.
He's going for it. Up
this
the
is-
hill.
That's a good point.
And he actually registered a point.
That's a good effort.
And he's a fair effort up the hill.
It was.
Somehow, that was, not 90, but it was about 70 metres.
That's a great effort.
They go to 2-4-16 or 11-11-77. Here's
Lord
Jacobs with the footy for Alvie. So both sides, I think they know what's going to happen. They know the results in. Locked in, Eddie.
Playing out time.
Yep, they are. Bruised free a little bit now.
Dom Dare's in the centre.
You'd love a goal, a couple of goals. He kicked off the ground. There was a bit of goal kicking in danger. There's a rule for you, Pete, that you would have loved back in the days when you played. Here's Brendan Monaghan. Kicks to centre half forward, and it's gone out of bounds. And another boundary throwing. So we've gone 17 minutes in this KFC Colac last quarter, 77-16, 61-point leaders are Alvie. Back on the winners list. It's been a tricky last month for the Swans, but they're coming again. Just getting their mojo ready for the right time of the year.
Everyone was writing them off a few weeks ago now. They're right back in the thick of it. Here's Moralia. Hand pass inside to De Lorenzo. He's been terrific. Gets around Day. 60 metres out. Keep looking for Williamson. Well done, Menzies. Pushed him underneath the footy and took a really good mark. Class Harvest centre mark of the day. He's going to come to the broadcast side. Donahue. Around the footy there. Good roller there. Dropped what he should have taken. You have a Monaghan for South there as well. Stevens. Hand pass to Malgrew. Probably been one of their best. Donahue. Touch number 43. Monaghan. Around the footy there was Malgrew. Lockie Mullard was around the footy as well. Taken away at that time by Jack Foley. Picks up the football. Back to Day. Off a standing start. Unlushes a torp of one step if you don't mind. But Lincoln there, like he's done so many times today, has taken a Class Harvest centre mark of the day. How many marks for him?
8 on the Stevcom stat sheet, Drew.
Did you give Donahue a stat for the kick off the ground?
Give it to him.
Yeah, I will now.
William Mulder gucks it. Gets it hands to Burrow.
Missed one.
He gets inside 50. Dom there around the footy. O'Sullivan punches it away. I think he misread about both of them. Marnie, hand passed over the top. Inside the 50 zone. Jenkins, hand pass, tackled. It will be
Touch.
ball up.
So that's 44 for Donahue.
What's the record again?
45.
Yeah,
Brett McLeod, is that right?
Yeah, I know. It was Carn Beckett.
Yeah. Carn Beckett, yeah, exactly. Mulder, long kick. Border net, punched away from Riddell.
Here he goes.
Here is Donahue to equal the record if he can get it. Kicked off the I don't know if he connected or not. He missed it. Donahue to Williamson, snapping ball from 40. Bordernet gets back there and takes a mark. He's going to go across the face of the ground. He's going looking for Monaghan. This is Brendan, takes the mark. Chipping ball over the top to Circuit. He's taken the mark. The Marnie medalist from last season.
Where's Donahue?
He's on the other side of the ground, AJ, at the moment. And he might be a chance here at the moment because Garner's worked up the ground and he's going to go and find him. He should take the mark. No, in fact, no, he doesn't. He just overread the kick there. So Donahue is going to equal the record here. Oh, nice sort of kid of candy on Riddell. Run a fair way. Chipping ball's a beautiful kick to Cox.
That is the record, boys. Stefcom stats record.
Oh, well done to Adam Donahue. He's been superb today in pretty tough circumstances, to be fair. Goes short to Prazzani.
He's only equalled it. He's got to get one more to...
Yeah, okay. Well, he's got the record.
So he's got the record anyway. He's
equal record.
Yeah, so Prazzani's too far out to score. No one really followed the ball for him. It's been the story of the afternoon. So Prazzani's going to wind up. Kick to centre half forward. Stevens worked his way to the front there. Boyer running net with his Lincoln there. Circa, great tackle. Should have been dropping the penalised foul on the footy, not paid. Here's Jordan Foley. Has his left foot snap around the corner. Was touched off the boot, I think. Yes, it was. Jacobs unloads a long kick. Stevens around it. Couldn't quite take the mark. Monaghan quaps up quickly for the Kangas. He wants to support. He's got it through Day. Oh, sold a bit of candy nicely.
It's on.
Holding the ball. Playing this right to the final siren, Alvie, even though there's 10 goals up. Brilliant bit of play. And Mulder sold a bit of candy on Mulder, a bit of an ankle breaker. And Lincoln has taken the mark on the edge of the square on centre wing.
So Link there now, the footy. Been sensational this afternoon. The great Link there. He's kicked, looking for Jesse Williamson. Manzi's got the mitts out.
Well done.
And he takes a good mark.
He's played all right too.
He's got Donahue here.
He
was going to go there.
Jenkins, Maxie.
No, Donahue was over there. I was looking at him, mate. And big stacks on this one. It'll be a ball up.
Obviously, the Swans Kangaroos meeting today. The game's underway at the SCG between the Swans and the Kangaroos. Sydney and North Melbourne. South Melbourne and North Melbourne.
Pye will throw it back up. Here's a chance now for Jensen Monaghan. Got it to Link there. Hand pass over top to Mulder. Quick hand pass over top back to Yeldon. Ball kicked inside the forward 50. Sam Marnie takes the mark, plays on, and puts an exclamation point. No, he's behind.
One behind, they go to 11-12-78 to Alvie. 2 goals, 4-16 South Colac, 62 points the margin.
So great vision there from Lukey Moralia to find Sam Marnie. Couldn't quite finish it.
Yeah, that deserved a goal from that passage of play, for sure.
Menzies to do the kick-out duties now for South Colac. He's going to go on the outer side. He does. He kicks, looking for the big pack around this one here. It's been marked by Todd Bordenette. Good class over centre. Mark of the day for Toddy Bordenette. Hasn't really had a big impact. Took a couple of big marks early in the game when...
He hasn't been the only one.
When Alvie were pressing early, but he's been turned over the ball. There's a chance now again for the Swans. They're going to just hold on to the footy across half-back. Benny Eddy's got the footy now. He's going to go inbound and finds Link there. He's had a big afternoon as well on the StevCom stat sheet.
10 marks, StevCom stats.
So he's going to go short, and he finds Mulder. Liam, he kicks, finds Permazel.
I think they want the final siren to come, those
They
two.
do. It's the hand pass backwards, back to Benny Eddy. Benny Eddy's got the footy now. So I said, a bit of bruise-free action at the moment. Goes and he finds a teammate there.
Coronas.
So Coronas has got it, goes inbound to Mulder. Mulder takes the mark. So no one wants the tackle. He's going to go around his opponent beautifully. Sells the candy, now kicks the centre half forward. Williamson's got the sit. Couldn't take the mark. Off hands is a chance for Perkins. Williamson picks up the footy. Was without it. Hand pass now looking for Circuit. Couldn't gather the football. Hand pass was smothered. They want hold on the footy here. And Lyndon Knight's given it. So free kick to South Colac. Will Mulgrew's got the footy. And he'll try and clear it for the Roos.
BA Aurora back 12-84. Apollo Bay 1-10-16. So some handy percentage there for the call for the Magpies for the day. So Stevens now has it. Kick towards half forward. Prazzani got up in front. Takes sack marks on the second bite. Class over centre marker. This has been the story of the afternoon. The connection there to the forward zone has been pretty poor. Birregurra up by 22 points against Simpson. Imps by a lot over the Western Eagles, and Lorne have kicked away against Otway Districts. But that's been the story of the day. As Jacobs takes an easiest of intercept marks, and he's going to roll the trigger to Cordon Riga. Monet went to ground. Tripped, probably ran a bit too far for his own good there, I reckon, there. Opportunity there for Carmody to Eddie. There it is. Finally, after 5 weeks on not being on the winners list, Alvie are back in it. And are right back in the thick of the season 2025. And it could not have been any more impressive. They're probably their best win for the season. 11-12-78. Defeating a disappointing South Colac 2-4-16 margin, 62 points. And Pete, we all talk about Lorne, we all talk about the Colac Imperials.
Don't forget Alvie.
Don't forget Alvie, absolutely. I was just about to say, but that was probably by far the most impressive performance of the year to date.
Yeah, look, they've got size around the ball. They've got depth in there. It's probably a more even list than we've seen. They don't rely so much on the start power at the top. They're sort of more even all over the ground. I mean, Mulder, the two Mulders were good again today. Jesse Williamson stepped up for a quarter. They've got a variety. They're solid down back, of course, aren't they, with Will Jacobs and Lockie Rosevier getting back into the game later in the game as well. So.
Yeah, they've managed Lockie Rosevier pretty smart today. I don't think he played. Did he play the last quarter? I didn't see him.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I think it's all about management now, trying to get him through the best they can to the final.
And they're lucky they've got a link there they can throw into the ruck and cover that position where Lockie was playing, Lockie Rosevier, maybe nurse him through and unleash him in the finals if they need to. But pretty impressive day from Alvie today.
Yeah, absolutely, indeed. The final margin, 62 points. We're going to take a break here on CDFNL Live. We'll be back for the RSL post-game show. We'll wrap up what's happening around the ground because it's the latest shape starting to take shape a little bit. Of course, a couple of big results in the A-grade netball, of course, with South Colac doing a number on Alvie. Top three is real and truly up for grabs, and also around the grounds. Get to speak to a player as well. And, of course, Footy Netball Schoolwood Enter Awards to wrap up round 13. We'll take a break. Back with that after this here from Red Rock with Alvie 11-12-78. South Colac 2-4-16.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Weekday mornings from 6, it's Mix Brekkie.
Just thinking down the track, fellas, what if your two children decide to hang out together?
Well, it's arranged already. It's arranged already. We're just finishing off signing the paperwork today.
Imagine if they had a son to be twinkle-toed little half-forward flanker.
Mix Brekkie. Ricky for McDonald's Colac and Snap Fitness Colac. Mix FM.
Get a free, no obligation appraisal from Ray White Camperdown. Book one in July and you could win a $1,000 voucher to shop locally. Get started today at raywhitecamperdown.com.au. The Mix FM Business of the Month.
Red Energy is here to warm up your winter with great value electricity and gas plans perfect for your home. Make the switch today and call Red Energy's Aussie team on 131 806. 100% Australian-owned electricity and gas. That's Red Energy. Eligibility criteria and conditions apply. See redenergy.com.au for details.
Pain from your Achilles, heel or plantar fascia can hold you back. Theodore Podiatry not only has your back, they've got your feet, offering non-invasive treatment options like Shockwave with no downtime needed. Step into relief with carefully selected footwear for work, sport and casual outings. The extensive collection includes foot-friendly, comfortable and stylish shoes, including the largest range of Birkenstocks in Colac. Step into relief today. Theodore Podiatry, they've got your feet.
Your club delivers on the field. Think Water Colac delivers water solutions. Serving the southwest for over 25 years. Irrigation and filtration systems to pumps and rainwater tanks. And your local experts in solar pump systems. Think Water Colac. They do water well.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Ben Spokes at We Spoke Insurance Specialists can come to you with the ideal insurance to protect what matters most. You'll get market-leading personal service and advice with We Spoke Insurance Specialists. Find them on Facebook. Authorised representative of PSC Connect Proprietary Limited. Please consider all terms and conditions.
When durability meets style, Premium Group Painting delivers. As Dulux accredited painters, they specialise in a Vista epoxy flake flooring. The perfect solution for high traffic areas that need to look great and